occasions. The Rusty Bucket also offers delivery in Alva and the surrounding communities. They are offering pumpkins and mums in the fall, fresh greenery and poinsettias for Christmas, plus annuals and perennials in the spring. If you prefer indoor plants, they carry a variety of indoor plants for you to choose from. Rusty Bucket strives on giving you the best customer service. Call the Rusty Bucket at 580-327-5444 or stop by their location on the corner of 5th and Barnes in downtown Alva.
Welcome back live to Ranger Field. Matt Adair alongside Dustin Goodnow bringing you Ranger football from the 2018 home and season opener here in Alva, Oklahoma as the Rangers prepare to take on the Tigers of Ouachita Baptist University. Tigers are number 2 in the preseason poll, number 23 and 24 in the 2 leading polls as far as the Division II nation goes. So a very top-tier conference and regional team coming into Alva, Oklahoma today. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both of our squads this afternoon. We'll start with the visiting Tigers of Ouachita Baptist University. We expect to see redshirt freshman Braden Brazil start at quarterback, 6 foot tall, 190 pounds. This will be his first game for the Tigers. Not much is known about him, but you can expect showing up in or at Ouachita, he's going to be ready to play, and he certainly fits the physical bill, if you will.
Well, real quick, again, Austin Warford was a quarterback a year ago, the senior, so 3 new quarterbacks for Ouachita Baptist. Brazil, the redshirt freshman. Behind him, 2 true freshmen for the Tigers.
Certainly. At the running back position, they will feature running back Chris Oliver, who was here a year ago. Wide receivers include Ladarius McElroy and Allie Freeman, along with Drew Harris. Drew Harris, one of the biggest receiving threats in the Division II world this year, one of the top-ranked national wide receivers in Division II football. Last year, however, Northwestern able to hold Drew Harris to just 22 yards in their game against the Rangers. At the fullback tight end position, they'll have Logan Morris, and across the offensive line, Corey Goosenberry. Austin Blair will be the left guard. Center will be Jacob Roberts. Right guard, Hunter Jackson. And the right tackle, Justin Goosenberry. Both of those offensive linemen, Justin and Corey Goosenberry, were first-team all-conference selections a season ago. For the Tigers on defense, across the defensive line, they'll start Damian McDonald at defensive end. Ernest Reed, a 6'4", 285-pound senior at nose guard. Defensive tackle, Shamor Hampton, he's a sophomore, 260 pounds, 6 feet 2 inches tall. Defensive end will be LaFoy Smith, a 6 foot 240-pound junior. Their linebacking core will be Eric Parker, John Johnson, and Austin Guyman. Those guys are a senior, junior, and a sophomore in the linebacking crew for the Tigers. The defensive secondary will be cornerback Kendra Evans and Tyreek Harris, and safeties Jonathan Harris and Tevin Jones, and that'll round out the starters for Ouachita Baptist University. On the Rangers side of the ball, we'll start defensively. The left end will be Jimmy Pace, the 6'1", 232-pound redshirt senior for Northwestern. Nose guard Emmett Spencer, redshirt junior. He goes 6'2", 254 pounds. Our tackle will be Jason Malai, 6 foot 1 inches tall, 258 pounds, and a senior for the Rangers. The right end will be Marcus Brent, 6'4", 252-pound junior. Linebacking positions will be anchored in the middle by Mike linebacker James Ellis, 5'8", 204-pound redshirt sophomore. Outside linebackers will be Dakota Driscoll, the 6 foot 214-pound junior, and Maurice Wright, the 6 foot 1 inch 206-pound senior, who is a tear on the field. That guy is going to be wherever the ball happens to be. I expect we'll call number 24, Maurice Wright, a lot today. Defensive secondary for the Rangers will include Trey Merritt, the 6 foot 195-pound senior. Strong safety Quashawn Gray goes 5'11", 206 pounds as a junior. And the corners, Aaron Barnes and Eric Cook, both of those guys, 5'10", 170 pounds, a junior and a senior, respectively. On the offense for the Rangers, the left tackle will be Jonas Castillo, left guard Alec Jamar. These guys 6'3" and 6'1", respectively, 303 and 298, both of them sophomores. The center, Brandon Nickham, 6 foot 5 inches tall, 275-pound redshirt senior for Northwestern. The right guard, Carlos Torres, a familiar name from a year ago, 6'2", 317-pound senior, leading the way on the right side for the Rangers. And the right tackle, Zach Henson, 6'5", 243-pound redshirt freshman. Quarterback tonight will be Isaiah Weed. Tailback, we expect to see Jacob Payton in the starting position. Payton goes 5'8", 180 pounds, the redshirt junior from a year ago. Our tight end, Jamar Morris, 6 foot 4 inches tall, 237 pounds, an easy target to find, and he's a redshirt senior. And our wide receiving crew will include Miles Mitchinson, Horatio Smith, and Gavin Garner for the Rangers. Coin toss is going on, and it looks as though the Rangers will receive. Our final break will kick things off. You're listening to Ranger Football right here on the Ranger Sports Network.
Beatles Nursing Home in Alva has over 100 years of experience caring for your loved ones. Compassionate and comprehensive care in a Christian environment. For more information, contact Adam Jordan at 580-327-1274 or visit us on the web at BeatlesNursingHome.com.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Wow.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Stephanie Eaton at 327-3600 today.
Welcome back live to Ranger Football. Let's go to Dustin Goodnow for the State Farm keys to the game. Dustin.
Couple of keys, Matt. Obviously, fast start for the Rangers here in this one. Got off to a couple slow starts in the last two matchups against Ouachita Baptist. Need to get better, get this thing into the second half, at least having a lead or tied in this game, not being down, and finish. A year ago, Northwestern had problems finishing in games or losing games late, losing against Ouachita Baptist by 3, and then again to Arkansas Monticello by 2. So hopefully the Rangers can, again, finish games here in 2018. Got to get that started here today against Ouachita Baptist.
Absolutely, Dustin. I couldn't agree with you more. Set to kick things off for the Tigers will be number 97, kicker Cole Antley, the 5'10", 150-pound senior from Atlanta, Georgia, and back deep to receive for the Rangers will be Justin Kane on the right, Jacob Payton on the left. The Rangers will be going in the direction of the tiers to score this afternoon. Ouachita here in the first half will be scoring in the direction of the field house and the baseball field. So the Northwestern will set up their offensive unit and go left to right across your radio dial, if you will. From high above the field, here in the Dean Linder press box, we are set, or just about set, to kick off the 2018 football season. Antley places the ball on the tee twice. Dustin, it fell off. There is a little breeze back there, but I'm not sure it wasn't just a balance issue. He'll bring in somebody to hold the ball in place. That's going to be done by Keandre Evans. Antley has it set now, kicks it away. End over end in the 2018 season is off. The ball will go into the end zone, bounce, and be a little misjudged by the Rangers, and then taken out. Northwestern will be wrapped up at the 11-yard line. Returning it for Northwestern was Justin Kane, the wide receiver from Sherman, Texas, 5'9", 164-pound redshirt freshman. And Dustin, I don't know if that was the right call.
No, probably not a good decision. You just want to take a knee at that point and just start it. Instead of starting inside your own 10-yard line, you're giving up about 13, 14 yards here now on your opening drive, and you put your offense into such a tight spot.
So the Rangers backed up, like Dustin said, for 1st and 10 on the first offensive play of the 2018 football season. They will have the ball, 1st down and 10. The scoreboard says the ball's on the 45. That's not entirely true. I think it's on the 12. On the 12-yard line in their own territory. Snap is back to Isaiah Weed. He'll hand off to Jake Payton. Makes a nice cut at the line across the 10 to the 15. Dragging a guy across the 20, and he's going to go down at the 24-yard line. Jacob Payton, shoulders down, north and south. 1st down, Rangers.
Well, how about that very first play there again? Jacob Payton off the right side, gets away from a couple of defenders that time, able to get a 1st down on that run. And now the Rangers again moving quickly after that Community Bank 1st down.
To the 24-yard line, the Rangers go. Field position looks great now. 1st and 10. Weed out of the gun. Takes the snap. Fumbles it on the turf, and Isaiah able to dive on top of it just in time. Defender Eric Parker, the linebacker, comes flying through and covers up Isaiah Weed. So a mishandle from the quarterback there. It looked like a good snap. I just don't think it got in his hands right.
Yeah, tough to catch that time from Weed. And again, good job to get on the ball that time because Eric Parker was closing in quickly and nearly caused a turnover.
Loss of 4 will bring up 2nd down and 14 from the 20-yard line. Snap back to Weed. It's clean this time. Fakes the give to Peyton. Isaiah on the quarterback keeper around the far side. He'll turn the corner at the 20 and get to the 23-yard line.
And I think that was Tevin Jones that came up from the safety position and made that play. And I'm going to tell you, if he doesn't make that play, Matt, Isaiah Weed's got a chance for a lot of running room past the 30. Maybe would have even picked up that 1st down.
Picked up 3 there. Takes us back to a yard shy of the original line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 11 from the 23-yard line. Snap back to Isaiah Weed. Looks to pass for the first time today. Throws one deep down the far side. Miscommunication, though. Receiver cut the route off short. Isaiah threw it long. Nobody home back there as the ball hit down about the 40-yard line in Tiger territory. And that'll force the Rangers into a punt situation on 4th and 11 from the 23-yard line.
Yeah, Isaiah Weed that time had plenty of time, but again, miscommunication with a wide receiver. He and Miles Mitchison could not get on the same page there, and the Rangers will be forced to punt. At least did pick up one first down on this drive, though, and get it outside of their own 10.
So Northwestern now set to punt the ball away. Tigers back deep to receive. They'll line up at about the 39-yard line in Tiger territory, so 10 yards behind the 50-yard line here. Northwestern, a bit of a running punt. They're going to get this one off. Nice spiraling kick. It's going to go deep. It's down at the 35-yard line. Rolls to the 30, across the 25, inside the 20. It's going to be down at the 19. Bringing the play to a stop for the Rangers will be Aaron Barnes there to down that punt. Extremely good punt from the Rangers to get things
really just took his time and then got a great bounce. Again, at the 35, then bounces all the way inside the 20 down to the 19. So Ouachita Baptist looked like they were going to get pretty decent field position. Now they'll start inside their own 20.
About a 45, no, more than that. My goodness, that's going to be 10, 20, 30, 40, almost a 51-yard punt, I think, a 56-yard punt. Math. It was a long punt. He did a great job. Ouachita pinned deep at the 19. They were expecting that one. They had their return man stuck down at the 39-yard line, kind of floating between the 35 and 39. That ball went smooth over his head, hit down at about the 25, 24, hit about the 30-yard line, and got to the sideline, Dustin, but took a great Ranger roll, stayed in bounds all the way back to the 19, and then Aaron Barnes just fleet-footed, quick back there to get on top of it and pin Ouachita back.
And now we get a look at year number 2 defense under Ken Gordon to see what the Ranger defense can do here against Braden Brazil. Again, the first start for this redshirt freshman for Ouachita Baptist.
He's going to go out of the shotgun, tight formation, no wide receiver, split one man in the backfield. 4 down linemen for the Rangers, and they will run a sweep play to the near side, out across the 20-yard line, cuts upfield to the 30 and across the 35 before being pushed out of bounds by the Rangers. Trey Merritt on the tackle for Northwestern, but Ouachita quickly out of the gates. That was Allie Freeman on the wide receiver sweep, and Dustin, he's got some wheels.
He does. You see the quickness that time as he's able to get to the sidelines. I thought the Rangers might have closed him off, but were not able to. And Freeman, again, we saw it a year ago, but he shows it here again as they pick up a first down for the Tigers.
At the 38-yard line, now 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Again, Brazil out of the shotgun. Man in motion, 2 wide receivers to the far side of the field. This one's going to be a handoff right up the middle. They'll put it in the stomach of Chris Oliver, the senior running back for the Tigers, and he will trot it out across the 45-yard line to the 46, a pickup of 8 on first down. Brings up 2nd down and 2 for the Tigers. Ball again is going to be spotted. We'll call that the 46-yard line in Tiger territory. Brazil out of the gun, man in motion. It's Oliver again. Sweep opposite direction this time as he moves to the far side. Hit ball pops out. Maurice Wright's on top of it, and the Rangers have recovered. Northwestern turns over the Tigers. They cough that one up at the 40-yard line in Ranger territory, and Maurice Wright scoops it up with a diving attempt at the 39-yard line. We'll see exactly where they mark it, but I think the 39 is going to be close.
Well, and that fly sweep again, Freeman coming in motion, just careless with the football that time, and I'm not sure who made the initial hit to cough that ball up, but how about Maurice Wright creating the first turnover of the season for the Rangers now in great field position. Let's see if they can answer here in the first quarter.
Isaiah Weed, the offensive unit, back out on the field. 39-yard line in Ranger territory is where they will start things off. Weed out of the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Give us to Jacob Payton coming to the near side. He's hemmed up at the corner, breaks one tackle, spins away from a host of Tiger tacklers, and is going to lengthen himself out to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Tiger defense that time stringing Payton out to the right side. Just no running room there. Give credit to Ouachita Baptist defense to force now a 2nd and 10 for Northwestern.
How about Jacob Payton, though, Dustin? 2 yards behind the line is where he was initially hit. Manages to force his way forward for a yard gain. 4 wideouts this time in the formation. Ball will be again handed to Jacob Payton. This time crossing from the right side, right in front of Isaiah Weed, takes the ball and he'll run to the left side. Hole opens up and he will get to the 43-yard line. So tough sledding, a gain of, we'll call it 3 that time, 4 total for the Rangers now as they face 3rd down and 6 at the 43.
Well, and that's what you'd like to see, at least positive yards gained there from Jacob Payton. Now sets up, a 3rd and man manageable here for Northwestern inside their own 45.
3 wide receivers to the near side. Peyton in the backfield. Weed takes the snap. Give to Jake Peyton again, and this time a hole opens up to the far side as he will scramble toward midfield, escapes one tackler, puts a stiff arm on him, and then is finally drugged down. Guy was able to cling on to the jersey, bring it down at the last second, and Peyton will be at the 49-yard line. And boy, we are close to first down territory. They're going to go ahead and say it. Nose of the ball across it. First down, Rangers. Jacob Peyton doing some layman's work right here, Dustin. This has been hard running, but man, he is a hard runner. First and 10 for the Rangers from the 49 as Weed takes the snap, rolls out to the near side, throwing complete along the near sideline, just across the 50-yard line, and that one was reeled in by Gavin Garner.
Yeah, not a big play that time, but again, positive yardage for Northwestern now into Ouachita Baptist territory, picking up their second first down of the game. Offense starting to click a little bit here more after that first initial drive.
Just a 3-yard out route for the completion to Garner, who goes 6'4", 205 pounds as a sophomore, but that's Weed's first completion of the game. Handoff this time running near side across the 40-yard line. Nose down, and we're going to move it to nearly the 35 as we continue to back white jerseys up, who we'll see a lot this year, the 5'11", 205-pound junior out of Louisiana.
Well, we did have a flag on the play. I think this is going to go against Ouachita Baptist for a face mask.
That is what the referee has indicated, so the Rangers maybe finding a little rhythm and getting a little help from the guys in white out there. Of course, today the Rangers, it is nearly 100 degrees here in Alva, Oklahoma right now. The Rangers in all black jerseys, white numbers, and black helmets. Ouachita in their road white trimmed in purple with purple helmets. So they're probably just a little bit cooler down there on the turf. But the Rangers right now starting to heat up again offensively. First down for Northwestern in Tiger territory. Ball marked at the 22-yard line. Snap back to Isaiah Weed. Pump fake. Running to the near side. Now sets up. Pressure coming. Isaiah's going to escape. Going to the far side of the field as he stretches the defense. Gets well outside the tackle box and then throws that one in the direction of the first down marker at the 10-yard line. If that guy had dropped the stick, he'd have had a great reception.
Yeah, probably not a bad decision there for Weed. And again, I think that's where you see him grow over a year ago. You're able to just get rid of the ball, live to fight another day. You bring up 2nd and 10, not trying to make any mistakes.
Offensive line did a great job. I wasn't able to capture the number, but when Isaiah decided to reverse fields from the very near side and scramble back the opposite direction, the offensive line right in cue set up a great block to give him another few seconds to get rid of that ball. Weed again out of the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Takes the snap. Jacob Peyton back in the game. They're going to hand off to him, and Jake's going to get stuffed this time. Ouachita read that play well and brought some pressure right up the middle. Just nowhere for Peyton to go.
Yeah, a little confusion that time with Weed and Peyton. I think Weed maybe wanted to keep it. Peyton ended up taking it from him there, and now brings up a 3rd down and maybe 11 or so, looking at about the 23-yard line in Tiger territory.
Dustin, I saw the same thing you did there between quarterback and running back. I think that might have been a run-pass option, and they were just on different pages. 3rd down now and 11, like Dustin said. Ball in Tiger territory. It's going to be snapped at the 23.5, nearly 24-yard line. Weed will fire over the middle, incomplete. Had his target, it was Gavin Gardner. Pass broken up by the Ouachita Baptist. Very well-timed hit. What an effort from Garner.
It was. I mean, not a bad throw that time from Weed. Just could not connect with Garner. Now we'll see what the Rangers decide to do here. I would imagine they'll send out the special teams and have an opportunity here now to take a 3-0 lead against Ouachita Baptist.
Did not have a field goal for Northwestern in the game at Arkadelphia a year ago, a game that we lost by a field goal at the a field goal that happened right before the end of the first half of play. Ouachita able to complete one of 2 field goals. Rangers' first field goal attempt of the season. Snap is back. The kick is away. It looks like it missed, and it did. Just a little bit. What are we going to say, Dustin? Far left on that?
I think it missed right.
Or missed right, excuse me, yeah. Left as the referees look at it, right as we would have seen it. So the Rangers unable to put any points on the board with the first field goal attempt of the season, but the Tigers are going to have the ball in their own territory. They'll get it at the point of the where that play took off. It's going to be the 22-yard line, which is kind of different. I thought that we snapped that at the 23, almost the 24, but we'll take it. 22-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Tigers as Brazil leads his offensive unit back out onto the field. This will be a handoff up the middle, slips the first set of tacklers, and now the Tigers free across the 30 and out to the 35. Nice running that time by Chris Oliver. Both of his runs have been right up the middle, Dustin, and he has been explosive at the point of contact. Very shifty. That one had a great cut, got to the outside, and then put some first down yardage between himself and a couple of the Rangers.
Again, you saw it again. That Blue Tigers to get another first down.
Same thing as they go out of the shotgun set. Quick handoff to Chris Oliver again, and he's just charging forward. He'll chew up about 5 more yards on 1st and 10 from the 35. Ball will move to the 40-yard line where they will have 2nd and 5 to go. Quick snap back to Brazil. He'll throw for the first time today, and it's complete at the 45-yard line. It was Freeman who brought that ball in, and then he got hammered by Maurice Wright.
Well, I was wondering when we were going to finally see Brazil throw the ball. Obviously everything's been a run today for Ouachita Baptist. You see it there. Got that one away. It was a good completed pass for the Tigers. Get another first down, and they've kind of moved out of there, getting close into near the midfield and getting into Ranger territory.
1st down and 10 to go. Ball at the 46-yard line in Tiger territory. Snap back to Brazil. Fakes the give. No, that was a give. Wow, looked like a fake. It was that quick. And they get it on the receiver sweep to Freeman again, this time going to the far side. He'll cross the 50-yard line and be taken down at the 48 in Ranger territory. For the first time, the Tigers are across midfield. They got across the 50-yard line last time also, but Maurice Wright separated Allie Freeman from the ball, and the Rangers came up with the fumble recovery. So this will be the first offensive play from Ranger territory for Brazil and the Tigers. Hand off up the middle this time, and they're going to go with the big guy. That is Shanice Thomas, a junior, 5'10", 180-pound running back out of Louisiana.
Yeah, his first appearance of the day, and again, trying to spell Chris Oliver that time, and really, the hole just opened up on that left side. Nobody was even around him, and again, another first down for Ouachita Baptist, and they're on the move here on this drive with about 7.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Shanice Thomas is a big guy, too. He just looks like a physical running back. They will call his number again, this time trying to go to the right side. The Rangers are there. They hit him in the backfield. He's able to squirm away from a tackle and fall forward. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, a gain of maybe, fractions of a yard, a few inches, if any. Bring up what we're going to call 2nd down and 10.
I want to give credit to the defensive end, Marcus Brent, that time, blowing up that play, really in the backfield, holding Thomas to right at about minimal gain, maybe a half a yard.
Braden Brazil, the freshman from England, Arkansas, out of the shotgun. 4 wide receivers this time, and they'll send the running back out. He'll throw. Short pass completed to Allie Freeman. He'll take it at the 40-yard line, up across the 45 before he's chased out of bounds by the Rangers. He dove forward. We'll see where they actually mark him down at. He left the field at about the 45, but had a great dive, and that's going to be enough to get the ball across the 31-yard line. Left about the 35, got across the 31, enough for a first down.
There's so much speed for Allie Freeman. Again, you see the plan for Ouachita Baptist, get the ball into this guy's hands as many times as you can. I would imagine he's going to touch the ball maybe 10 times here in the first quarter.
Wouldn't surprise me. He's definitely on track. Brazil this time goes back to pass. He's going to be flushed from the pocket. He's in a foot race now. He will get to the near sideline, but the Rangers there to make a tackle. They got a hold of him inbounds, able to ride it out and bring him down just at or just across the 25-yard line. Good pickup there as he got some angle on us. I didn't see that originally, Dustin. I thought we were still closer to the line of scrimmage, but Brazil, maybe deceptively fast, moves forward for 6 yards.
Yeah, I thought they were going to close in on Brazil, but he did a good job of getting away from the defender, ended up picking up about 5-6 yards.
Out of the shotgun one more time. This time he will hand off to the running back. Hole opens up over the right side. He'll carry it across the 21 down to the 20-yard line is where Northwestern will hem him up. That's going to be another first down for the Tigers. Run made that time by Chris Oliver once again.
And again, Oliver with a big run. Another first down for Ouachita Baptist, just methodically moving the ball down the field right now, Matt. Really taking a lot of
2 and not a 7. But I think it is Drew Harris, Wildcat formation for the Tigers. Harris will take the snap. It was him in a Wildcat formation. Gives the ball off. Running back out across the 10-yard line. Makes a tackler miss. Down at the 1. Shoved out of bounds by Trey Merritt. Carrying the ball that time, a little unexpectedly, was Brockton Brown, junior running back from Sheridan, Arkansas. He goes 5'10", 195. He's going to be at least the 3rd guy down on the depth chart. I wasn't expecting him to carry the ball, and I don't think the Rangers were either.
Now we've seen 4 different guys carry the ball for Ouachita Baptist, just rotating these running backs in and out, and you see that advantage of using that Wildcat, putting Drew Harris, because you've always got to be, leery of him taking off and running with the ball as well.
Well, that was the thing. Drew Harris took off to the right, handed off the ball to the back that went left. This time another Wildcat snap back to Harris out of the shotgun. He'll drive forward, hit at the goal line and driven backwards. We will stop the Tigers shy of the end zone. Drew Harris can't get it in on the Wildcat quarterback keeper. Drew Harris, again, one of the big threats for the Tigers of Ouachita Baptist University. Last season against the Rangers, he had just 22 yards, a season low for him in the game against Northwestern. This time, he's got 1 carry for positive yards, has quarterbacked twice, but his positive yards were only, I think 2 or 3 there as he was stopped at the goal line.
And now you'll see Oliver line up in the Wildcat as well.
Putting the redshirt freshman here in these goal line situations. Oliver's going to take the ball, starts left, looks like he's going to juke right, then goes back left, and he'll stick his head down, driving forward. One side says touchdown. That's probably going to stand as the Tigers push it across the goal line on the Ranger defense from, that was going to be 2nd and goal from about the 3-inch line. Northwestern bent but didn't break. They did give up the touchdown, though, but it was tough fighting all the way.
Yeah, it was. I mean, the Rangers made some nice stands, a couple of plays, but too many holes opened up again on that drive for Ouachita Baptist. Made it look, fairly easy till they got inside the 20. But again, the Tigers now take a 6-0 lead, pinning the extra point.
Coach Walter told us they were going to want to run the ball today, and that has been where their success has come. Point after attempt is on the way. Snap is back. Kick is up. Looks good. And is good. We'll take a break. The Tigers lead the Rangers 7-0 here in Alva. You're listening to Ranger Football right here on the Ranger Sports Network, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, Oklahoma.
With all the sights to see in or around Alva, you don't want to miss a thing. Let Alva Vision Clinic, a member of Vision Source, bring life into focus for you. At Alva Vision Clinic, your family's vision health is our business, and they always keep it personal from your initial exam to the selection of that perfect pair of glasses or contacts. They have been a part of the Alva community since 1931, so make your next appointment with the staff that cares. Visit Alva Vision Clinic at 504 College Avenue in downtown Alva today. Alva State Bank wants to help you meet your personal and business financial needs. We are committed to our communities and are motivated to build strong and lasting relationships with our customers. Stop by any of our convenient locations in Alva, Enid, Burlington, Freedom, or Kiowa to speak to our friendly staff about how we can help you today to prepare for your tomorrow. Alva State Bank,
Welcome back live to Ranger Football. Matty Dare alongside Dustin Goodnow. 4:15 left to play here in the opening quarter of the 2018 season. The Ouachita Baptist Tigers have taken a 7-0 lead on the Rangers. It was the second offensive drive for Ouachita. They went from the 24-yard line, so what is that, 76 yards on that one. Primarily got it done with the run, but Dustin, they have a lot of looks that they run the ball out of. We saw the Wildcat, we saw some wide receiver sweeps, some traditional halfback runs, just coming at you from all sides. Antley ready to kick the ball away again for the Rangers. High end over end kick. This one back in the end zone, and this time the Rangers will take a knee and bring it out. It was Justin Kane who fielded that one on the right side for the Rangers. Northwestern will have it 1st and 10 as we get yet another look at the Rangers offensive unit and Isaiah Weed. We've had a little bit of momentum. In the last drive, first drive, the Rangers picked up a first down, ran 3 plays, had to punt it away on 4th down. The Tigers came back with a 3-play drive. Then they fumbled out of the hands of Allie Freeman, covered up by Maurice Wright in Ranger territory. Northwestern drove down the field to the 22-yard line, had a field goal attempt that did not go. The Tigers took over there at the 22, not the 24. So that would have been a 78-yard touchdown drive for the Tigers.
Well, now if you're Northwestern, you've got to go answer here. Momentum is now on the side of Ouachita Baptist after that long touchdown drive.
Isaiah Weed takes the shotgun snap, gives it to Jake Payton. A little bit of a delayed handoff there. Almost looked like they tried to set up some misdirection, feint right, go left, or feint left, go right. Ouachita snuffed it out. They were in the backfield, and they will tackle Payton for a loss of 3 on the play. Suck it down to 13. Now for the Rangers, ball will be marked at the 22-yard line in Ranger territory.
Yeah, that was LaFoy Smith that time, the defensive end, blowing up that play. It's not what you want on first down because now you're behind the chains at 2nd and 13.
Weed takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He'll throw to the far side, complete at the 28-yard line. The Rangers will carry it across the 30, be down at the 32. Making the grab for the Rangers this time was Kentrez Bell out there on the far sideline. Picks up his first grab of the game.
Now, good grab by Bell that time. Good throw from Weed. Now makes it a 3rd and short. Got an opportunity here for Northwestern to pick up a first down on this drive, keep it alive.
3rd down and 3. The down marker is calling this 2nd down. That's not going to be right. It's 3rd down and 3 from the 32-yard line. Snap back to Isaiah Weed. He'll throw complete along the far sideline. Crossing route that time, it was Miles Mitchinson that makes the grab. 5'10", 179-pound sophomore. Gets enough for the first down, and the Rangers will move the sticks.
Yeah, Rangers picking up another community bank first down. Miles Mitchinson that time with the grab. See if the Rangers can continue with this. They've had success moving the ball in Ouachita Baptist here in the first quarter.
Handoff to Jake Payton, running to the near side. Hole opens up initially. He gets across the line of scrimmage and then bowls forward to the 40-yard line. Flag comes in late. Second flag comes in. We've got a flag initially, and the referee threw his hat to indicate a second penalty. Payton's run was stopped after a gain of, we'll call that 2 yards to just shy of the 40-yard line.
That makes you see what this flag is about.
Had 2 guys out there, John. We had a wide receiver out, John, with a cornerback for Ouachita when the flag came in. So I don't know if it was a little extracurricular activity and then something was said in the aftermath. We'll let the referee sort it out and see.
I think it's going to be on both.
Yeah, offsetting personal foul penalties called against Ouachita and Northwestern. It's Keandre Evans, the cornerback, the junior cornerback from Junction City, Arkansas, that will pick up the penalty for the Tigers. And I believe he was tied up with whoever was on this near side. It could have been Gavin Gardner who got that penalty for the Rangers. Couldn't hear as the referees might cut out just a little bit as they were announcing the Rangers' side of that penalty, but offsetting personal foul penalties. 2nd down and 8 for the Rangers. Snap back to Isaiah Weed. Sets up, throws across the middle, and that one is batted down as he tried to thread the needle on that one. Ouachita defensive back Hayden Lassiter made a great play, kind of dove in there, swatted that ball out of the air.
Well, and he had to, because if he doesn't, that's probably a first down for Northwestern in Ouachita Baptist territory. So give credit to Lassiter that time coming up with the deflection.
Isaiah Weed's reads have been very, very quick thus far. I haven't really seen him drop back and survey the field any. This time, little play action, and Ouachita's in the backfield. Weed has to tuck up the ball and try and get away from pressure. He's going to be brought down a sack, and the Rangers lose a yard. It brings up 3rd down and 9. We'll call this the 39-yard line, 4th down and 9, and that's going to force the Rangers into a punt situation at the 38 in their own territory.
And that was LaFoy Smith again. That's now 2 tackles behind the line of scrimmage and 1 sack for him, as he's really the one that kind of blew that play up and chased Weed down coming up with the sack.
Blake Humble on the punt for the Rangers. Had a great punt, 50-plus yards in his first attempt. This time, Ouachita will be back at the 20-yard line waiting to receive this one. Humble will take the snap, reels it in at the 22, has to avoid pressure, kicks it away from the 25. Didn't get as much boot on this one. It hits down at the 40, takes a Tiger bounce to the 43-yard line where the Rangers' Nathan Powder brings it down.
Boy, and you see that. How about the move by Humble that time? Because that was going to be blocked had he kicked it. And you saw Ouachita Baptist put a little bit more pressure on Humble this time, nearly coming up with the block, but a smart move by Humble to pull that one away and then able to at least get it away.
You know, there are 2 sides to the argument about that rugby-style punt. It gives your coverage team more time to get downfield. If you've got somebody that can really kick the laces off of it upfield that time, Humble makes a great play to get that punt away. Ouachita takes over with good field position. Ball was actually marked down at the 43, 1st and 10. They will hand off on 1st down and pick up, 7 yards there, all the way to the 50-yard line.
Yeah, Oliver again, a big carry on 1st down. That's where Rangers are really, that's kind of hurting because you're putting Ouachita in such, pretty easy situations here on these 2nd and shorts because they're picking up such chunk yardage here on 1st down.
1 minute and 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's 7-0 in favor of the Tigers. They've got the ball at midfield, 2nd down and 3. Brazil out of the shotgun, 4 wide receivers this time, and they will be out in pass formation. He will throw complete on a short route over the middle, picked up by Drew Harris across the 50-yard line, slips a tackle downhill to the 45, and then flushed out of bounds at the 40 on the far sideline by the Rangers.
And just getting a hand on him was Maurice Wright could not bring him down. You're not going to see Maurice Wright miss too many tackles, but that one he missed that time just could not come up with the speedy wide receiver of Drew Harris.
It was a great move by Drew Harris. He changed angles right at the last second and really hit the accelerator to just get beyond what I would call the controllable grasp of Maurice Wright, because you're right, he does not miss many tackles. Two wide receivers to the near side, the man in motion as Brazil takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Oliver across the 40-yard line, tries to set up a spin at the 43, and he's going to be hammered, brought down at the 44. A short gain will call that 3 on the play, brings up second down, 7 to go, ball at the 36-yard line as I continue to count the 40 in the wrong direction.
And I got to think that may be the last play of the first quarter. We're counting down under 10 seconds now.
The Tigers could get it off here. They're in formation. Clock at 4 seconds. We'll see if they want to take it with the wind. They will not. The first quarter comes to an end, and the Tigers have put a touchdown on the board against the Rangers. They lead 7-0. We'll take a break and be back with the second quarter's action. You're listening to Ranger Football right here on the Ranger Sports Network, brought to you by Holder's Drug of Alva, Oklahoma.
Is it about time for your financial checkup? You wouldn't skip your medical checkup, so why skip out on checking where you're at financially? At E&J Financial, our educational approach takes the mystery out of investing, insurance, estate conservation, and preserving wealth. At E&J Financial, they are committed to offering complete objectivity and unbiased advice. They also strive to build long-lasting relationships with their clients, offering ongoing educational and guidance through your portfolio. So, if you're in need of a financial checkup, contact the experts, because at E&J Financial, we are invested in your future.
Do you like banking at your fingertips? That's exactly what you get at Bank Central. Visit our customer service representatives in Alva, Enid, Woodward, Anthony, and Harper to sign up for our online banking program. Then download our app in the Apple and Android app stores and be able to control your accounts with ease. This is your money, your way. See how it all works at www.bcna.com. That's our new mobile banking app at Bank Central, where we're centered on you. Member FDIC.
Welcome back live to Ranger Field as we start things off here in the second quarter. Starting quarterback will be Braden Brazil for the Tigers, as we mentioned in the starting lineup. Brought to you by the Rusty Bucket, starting lineup sponsor for Ranger football this year. Brazil will take the snap, handoff going to the left side, far side of the field. That's going to be in the hands of Shanice Thomas, the junior running back. He will be hemmed up after 3. Did a good job of getting to the outside and getting forward, Dustin, but solid backside pursuit from the Rangers wrapped him up. We're just not getting a lot of takedowns at that line of scrimmage, right at the point of contact.
No, that was one of the few stops that time on that pitch play to Thomas, and that was, again, Maurice Wright coming over there. You knew he was going to be a big player in this game, and he's kind of made his presence felt at times.
3 wide receivers in the formation for Brazil, and he looks to want to throw the ball for the first time today along the far sideline. Rangers have come up with it. It's an interception. It looked like it could have gone either way. Northwestern has picked off Brazil. Eric Cook came up with it. The officials signaled Northwestern ball, and now after talking, it looks like maybe they've decided that's not going to be the case.
It looks like his hand motion. I was with you because it looked like he pointed that way, but apparently he was waving to come down this way. I was with you, Matt.
I didn't see him wave. If he pointed first down, he pointed in the wrong direction. But that was a heck of a play by Eric Cook. Great pass defense. It looked like it was dual possession when they came down with it. Timeout taken by Northwestern this time, and there may be confusion from Matt Walter and company. I think they might want to know what was going on there, because it was just an interesting way that call was made. We'll join the Rangers in the timeout. The Tigers lead the Rangers 7-0 here in quarter number 2. You're listening to Ranger Football on the Ranger Sports Network, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, Oklahoma.
When you don't feel well, you want a doctor you know and trust. Dr. Linda McMurphy and Dr. Tim Newton at Great Salt Plains Health Center are pleased to meet the primary care needs for the communities where they were raised. Call 580-596-2800 as early as 7 a.m. Monday through Friday, or late until 7 p.m. Tuesday through Thursday. Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance at all. Call 596-2800 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Linda McMurphy or Dr. Tim Newton and find out why so many others choose Great Salt Plains Health Center, Cherokee Cherokee, Medford, Enid, and Canton.
Are you in need of electrical work done at your home, farm, or business? Northwest Electric in Alva is your local and friendly contractor for all your electrical needs. Daryl, David, Tim, and Scott are fully qualified electricians with over 100 years of combined electrical experience. From new lighting options and troubleshooting to new construction or remodeling of your home or business, Northwest Electric is here to serve you beyond the call of duty. Northwest Electric is a proud supporter of Goldbug and Ranger Athletics. Northwest Electric, where we don't want all the business, just yours.
Welcome back to Ranger football. A little bit of confusion on that last play. Ended up being a first down reception for the Tigers. Looked as though the officials had come over there where Eric Cook had made a solid defensive effort there, Dustin. Like I said, from our perspective all the way across the field, it looked like potentially dual possession. They pointed in the Rangers' direction and then quickly turned around and indicated that they were pointing at the Tigers' direction to mark the first down. So, nevertheless, first down and goal to go. Ball is marked at the 10-yard line. Shotgun snap back to Drew Harris out of that Wildcat formation. He will hand off, and the Tigers will take this one inside the 5 down to the 4-yard line. I could not see the number of the guy running that ball. I got him now as he gets up off the ground. That was Brockton Brown. We've called his name one other time today, and in his second run, he takes it inside or just across the 5 to the 4-yard line where it's second down and goal to go for Ouachita.
Yeah, 5 different running backs have carried the ball now here in the first half, and then 6 different players have ran the ball. Braid Brazil, the quarterback, does have 1 carry as well.
Ouachita on second down and goal. They will give the ball to the big running back. That's Chris Oliver. Hole opens up over the left-hand side, and Dustin, that was an easy run into the end zone for Ouachita as they now lead the Rangers by a score of 13-0. 13 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the first half. Rangers offense looked fairly solid in that opening drive. Had a big first down run from Jake Payton, backed it up with 3 decent attempts at a play, 1 incomplete pass that caused us to have to punt. Ouachita came out a little shaky, had some good runs, but then were hit hard by Maurice Wright and fumbled, and since then the Tigers have really caught fire. 2 touchdowns on the board now. Second point after attempt is good as well. 14-0. The Tigers lead the Rangers by 2 touchdowns here in Alva. We'll take a break and be back. You're listening to Ranger Football right here on The Pulse, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, Oklahoma.
The last thing you needed this week was car trouble, and you're too busy to find a trustworthy shop. K&K Body Works in Alva is the first-class choice. K&K Body Works is here to help you when life takes a wrong turn. Just come in, drop off your car, and we'll take care of the rest. From the estimate process to working with your insurance, our technicians will work to have your car looking as good as new. Real experiences with real people, a business you can trust. That's K&K Body Works, proud supporters of the Northwestern Rangers and the Alva Goldbugs.
When you don't feel well, you want a doctor you know and trust. Dr. Linda McMurphy and Dr. Tim Newton at Great Salt Plains Health Center are pleased to meet the primary care needs for the communities where they were raised. Call 580-596-2800 as early as 7 a.m. Monday through Friday or late until 7 p.m. Tuesday through Thursday. Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance at all. Call 596-2800 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Linda McMurphy or Dr. Tim Newton and find out why so many others choose Great Salt Plains Health Center, Cherokee, Medford, Enid, and Canton.
Welcome back to Ranger Football. 13 minutes and 20 seconds left to play here in the first half. Northwestern down 14-0 after back-to-back touchdown drives for the Tigers. Thus far, Dustin, the Tigers have had 10 first downs in the game to just 4 for Northwestern. The Tigers have rushed the ball 27 times for a handful of yards. Northwestern just 11 rushing attempts on the day so far. All of our statistical recaps this season brought to you by McDermott and Associates. And of course, Dustin, we're not on the road today, but when we are, travel for the Ranger Sports Network, sponsored by Local Boys Entertainment, the official travel sponsor of the Ranger Sports Network. And let's hope the Rangers can travel up the field this time as we will take the kickoff in fair territory at the 10-yard line. Big hole opens up out across the 20, tripped up at the 40-yard line, or that one would have been gone. It was Justin Kane on the return, the 5'9", 164-pound redshirt freshman wide receiver from Sherman, Texas, showing off the wheels right there, Dustin. He brought one out of the end zone to start the game. Didn't make much ground. Got tackled at the 11-yard line. This time, though, he takes the ball at the 2 and turns on the Jets. A small hole opened up. Justin Kane hit it, and he was gone. That was a shoestring tackle at the last minute to bring him down at the 42-yard line. A big return maybe sets up some momentum for the Ranger offense.
Yeah, that was the kicker that time, or again, Justin Kane is gone, and it's 6 points on the board for Northwestern. But other than that, the Rangers now get good field position to start this drive.
2 men in the backfield as Weed takes the snap, wants to throw to the near side, batted up in the air, and it's going to be picked off. Holy cow, everything going the way of the Tigers right now. Isaiah Weed was set up, had a wide receiver in Tiger territory at the 48-yard line, far side of the field, threw that ball, but somebody at the line of scrimmage able to jump and get a hand on it, swatted it up in the air and dusted it. Becomes tip drill at that point in time, and we got a defensive lineman with an interception. I didn't get a number on the truck that brought that one down, but it was a big guy.
It was, and again, that ball shot up in the air pretty quick off the deflection, and give credit, the defensive lineman able to go up, make the play, and now all of a sudden, Northwestern had forced a turnover at Ouachita Baptist. Ouachita Baptist now creates a turnover of their own.
Boy, you hate that for Isaiah Weed. It goes down as an interception, but sometimes as the quarterback, just not much you can do about that one. That's why they always stress to the O-line to stay engaged with those guys on the defense. If they jump like that, you can shove them out of the way, push them backwards, but that time somebody able to get a big paw on it, forced an interception. And this time, Brazil's going to keep it on a quarterback run to the far side. Now, I'm not sure that was designed. He's pretty fast, but it was delayed. He got out slow, and the Rangers hemmed him up in the backfield. However, a flag on the play down at the 35-yard line.
And I think this is going to go against Northwestern. I think it may be an offsides penalty.
It's what it looks like, just a 5-yard penalty, but that erases what would have been a 3-yard loss and a quarterback sack for Northwestern. The Tigers instead come out ahead on this one, moves the ball forward. It'll be 2nd down and 5 from the 31-yard line. Shotgun set, 2 wide receivers to the near side, man in motion from left to right. Brazil takes the snap. He will hand off the ball. Brockton on the carry, and he will dive forward. Ball comes out. Northwestern has it, but I think he was down and then placed it down. I don't know that was close enough to really be considered a fumble.
No, I don't think so. And again, Shanice Thomas.
There we go.
Makes it now 2nd and short. I think it's 2nd and 2 now for Ouachita Baptist after that run. That's what hurts, getting a penalty like that. Puts Ouachita Baptist in a good situation at 1st and 5. Now they're coming up with 2nd and 2 inside the Ranger 30.
Well, their run game has been strong today behind a couple of all-conference offensive linemen who returned from a year ago for this Tiger team. Brazil takes the snap. He'll hand off to Thomas again and again at the point of at the line of scrimmage, right there at the first chance that the Rangers have, that first wave of defenders, just not getting hands on these guys till they're 3-4 yards deep. And Thomas, big physical runner, puts his shoulder pads down and picks up what he needs for first down. It'll be at the 20-yard line.
No, and you have to give credit, Matt, to the linebackers in the secondary for not allowing these to bust out and be huge 20, 25, 30-yard plays or even go for a touchdown.
Absolutely. We're doing a good job coming up to the ball. We're just not getting it at the point of contact right there at the line. This time it'll be Drew Harris who carries it forward. He'll go right up the middle. Came from the near side, right side in motion, took the ball and turned upfield. He'll get 2 yards or so on the carry. He'll bring up 2nd down and 8 ball now at the 18-yard line in Ranger territory. The Tigers already up 14-0. 11:28 left to play here in the first quarter. Ouachita, the preseason conference number 2 pick, trailing only Harding. They're ranked 24th and 25th in the top 25 polls from the American Coaches Association and D2Football.com. So a nationally ranked top 25 preseason team here in Alva, charging to attempt to go up by 3 scores.
But again, that was Thomas again on the run. But again, that's been the 2 best plays. Rangers have looked defensively against the run. Now brings up a 3rd and 6 here. We haven't seen Brazil put the ball in the air, but maybe a couple of times. He has completed those passes. But again, we haven't put a whole lot of pressure on him and force him into tough decisions.
Tried up the middle twice. It's gone for about 2 yards a carry. 3rd down, and we'll call it 5 from the 16-yard line. Snap back to Brazil. Looks to pass. He'll throw complete to Freeman, crossing the field, headed to the far side. He'll be hit at the 15-yard line, brought down at the 13, give or take, short of the needed yardage for a first down. They would have had to get all the way to the 10, and that will bring up 3rd down, and we'll call it, 4th down, and 2.
I'm honestly a little bit surprised they're sending out the special teams here with the way they've run the football. I would assume they would have went for this on 4th down, but again, I think it's more like 4th and 3 than 2.
The scoreboard showed 4th and 2. It looks like a 4th and 3, or maybe even just a little bit more. So Cole Atlee out to try the field goal attempt from the left hash. Snap is down, kick is away. It looks good. It is good. And the Tigers have put a field goal on the board. They now lead the Rangers 17-0. 9:54 left to play in the first half. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ranger Football right here on The Pulse, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva.
Is your flooring boring and outdated? Then you need to contact Pettit's House of Carpet in Alva, Oklahoma today. Pettit's has it all. Hardwood, porcelain, LVT, ceramic, and rugs in all the best name brands. Let the experts at Pettit's help you find the perfect color pattern, texture, and style for your home or business. What are you waiting for? Don't just settle for any old flooring. Get the experts. Get Pettit's House of Carpet today. Come see them at 1128 College Boulevard in Alva, or schedule your consultation by calling 327-3044. That's 327-3044. Pettit's House of Carpet, where we put quality first.
Football season is upon us, and Holder Drug in Alva has everything you need to get ready for the 2018 season, especially when it comes to tailgating, because the two go together. So let Holder Drug help you with your football spirit with their 32-ounce swig insulated cups with either Goldbug or Ranger color for $19.95, or choose both. They can also personalize the cup for $5 more. Holder Drug also offers OU and OSU swig cups as well, so make sure to get to Holder Drug before the Rangers and Goldbug take off their season, and let them help you with all your tailgating needs.
Welcome back to Ranger Football. Matt Adair alongside Dustin Goodnow. Our assistant producer and spotter in the booth is Brandon Brinkley. Our technical advisor and legal consigliere for the Ranger Sports Network, Jesse D. Klein and the Klein Law Firm here in Alva, Oklahoma. Anytime we've got a debate about the rules, anytime we need to know anything that goes on with how the inner workings of computers and hardware and software and firmware go, Jesse Klein is the first call to make. 9:54 left to go in the first half. Tigers set to kick off to the Rangers yet again. High end over end kick. This one's going to be taken by Kane in the end zone. He'll come out. That one was about a yard deep, so 101 yards to go between him and Paydirt. This time, no big holes opened up, but a good run. We'll get the ball out across the 20 to about the 21-yard line, and that's where the Rangers will set up camp. 1st and 10.
Matt, this is a massive drive. If you're Northwestern, you're down now 3 scores after that last field goal. The Rangers, again, they've looked, good at times, and they've looked really bad at times offensively. They've got to get some momentum here going and give the defense a little bit of a rest. They've been on the field for a lot of plays here in the first half.
Isaiah Weed, who has been a 60-plus percentage pass completion guy throughout last season, we kind of expected it coming into this season, is well below his typical mark. We've had several incomplete passes. I'm going to go with my unofficial count here. I think he's missed 4 and hit 2. Somewhere in that range. But the Rangers just haven't looked settled on offense. And Ouachita, really aggressive in the way they're attacking the Rangers, running the ball right at us, opening up some good holes. If the offense can't find a way to get some sustained drives and keep the defense off the field, these type of games tend to not go your way quickly. It feels like every time we have a short drive, Ouachita gains more momentum. And this time the Rangers start off going the wrong direction.
Yeah, Jalen Williams is hit behind the line of scrimmage again. 2 Tigers, they're able to corral him. And again, now you put yourself in a tough situation on 2nd down after another 3-yard loss with under about 9:15 to go here till halftime.
We'll look up the official stats on Isaiah Weed, but Dustin, you feel about like I do, right? We're just not we're not getting good looks at passes, and we're not completing the passes that we've thrown. Snap is back to Weed. Play action. He'll roll to the far side. Sets up this time. Throws downfield. Has a man, but he is in coverage. We look like we came up with a diving catch there. The referees are going to wave it off. Gavin Gardner's hold the ball up. He feels like he got cradled underneath that one, but the referee's right on top of it. Both sides said, no, Dustin, we got to probably give them the advantage of the perspective they had, but a great attempt from Gavin Gardner. That looked good, and he had somebody right on him all the way.
Yeah, he did. I mean, again, good coverage from Ouachita Baptist. Gardner nearly able to come up with that one, but I like how Isaiah Weed were trying to stretch the field a little bit there, trying to go for that deep ball. But again, when you don't hit those, it makes it a little bit tougher here now on 3rd and 13. Weed now 3 of 10 for 19 yards and an interception.
There we go. 3 of 10. That was close. Isaiah is going to call for the snap out of the shotgun. Rolls initially to the far side, now turns back to the near side. Throws complete to Jake Payton, who caught it at the 20 and is hemmed up quickly at the 21-yard line. That was a well-designed play, almost a misdirection pass. No play action that time, but we took off to roll out to the far side and just turned around and threw back to the near side. One guy stayed home and did his job, and that was all it took to bring that one to a halt. Good pass, good catch, but unfortunately no offensive production for the Rangers, and will be forced to punt it away once again.
Yeah, that was the backup linebacker, Parker Witt, that time able to sniff out the throwback screen that time for the Rangers. Ended up losing, I think, another couple of yards. So the Rangers now punting from inside their own 20.
Blake Humble takes the snap, kicks this one away. No rugby action on this one. It's a driving punt. It will send Ouachita all the way back to the 22-yard line where Freeman will take the ball, brings it out across the 30 to the 35, and it'll be brought down shy of the 40-yard line for Ouachita. A good punt return from Allie Freeman. Ouachita, one of the leading teams in the conference last year in punt returns, by the way. Allie Freeman, a big reason for that.
Yeah, Freeman with a good return that time. Again, Ouachita Baptist set up with good field position here. And, I mean, with the way they're moving, they've got so much momentum right now. 8:01 to go till halftime, leading by 17. And they're sitting in inside their own 40 at the 37.
Well, the tough thing for the Rangers is with Ouachita in this position, it takes the pressure off of them. They want to run the ball anyway, and now it becomes even more advantageous to do that because they can control so much of the clock. Brazil will be out of the shotgun, tight formation. Freeman in motion for the Tigers. They will fake the give to him and go instead up the middle to running back. That's not Drew Harris. That's Chris Oliver. I talked about the Tigers and their punt return average from a year ago. They were actually fifth in the conference in punt return average at 8.4, but in kickoff return average, they were first in the conference at 25.4 yards a kickoff return as an average. That's pretty impressive.
Well, that's such a huge advantage for your offense when you can start and continuously have good field position like that when you start a drive.
Now at the 42-yard line, second down and 4 yards to go, call it 5. Brazil wants to pass, which is odd to me, throws this one away. It's not a good pass. Stretched the length of the field. It was intended for Allie Freeman, but back in coverage for the Rangers was Eric Cook, and Dustin tells me there might be a flag on the play.
And I'm going to tell you, Ouachita Baptist hadn't called a whole lot of bad plays, I don't think at all. That one right there was probably a bad play call. The way you're running the football, a little surprising to see them take that shot right there because the cornerback was step for step with Harris that time, but we'll see what this flag is.
I almost wonder if they weren't thinking the same thing you were. It's surprising to see it. If it's unexpected, maybe it works.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, so a huge advantage for Ouachita Baptist. Rangers coming in, hitting the quarterback late.
And there's the deal. That's the thing that really gets you down, Dustin, is they ran a play that we didn't expect them to run. They didn't execute it very well. We did a great job in coverage, but the roughing the passer penalty erases all the good that came from the defense out of that because it moves them way forward, now into Ranger territory, and it's an automatic first down. Ball will be marked at the 43-yard line, 1st and 10, as the Tigers are across midfield once again. 17-0, they lead the Rangers. 7-11 left to play in the first half. Handoff to Chris Oliver, and he'll go forward, tackled from behind. He went into a spin move and got a face full of Marcus Brent. Unfortunately, that drove him further down the field.
It did. Marcus Brent almost kind of helped him pick up 2 or 3 more yards by pushing him forward, so Ouachita Baptist able to pick up 6 on first down. Is going to bring up 2nd and 4 with under 7 minutes to go till halftime.
I'm sure Chris Oliver loves the fact that he got a couple extra yards on that. However, the hit that he had to take to do it, I'm not sure he'll feel it was worth the trade. Handoff again, this time to Thomas as he weaves his way through the first line of defenders and then falls or is wrapped up and taken down at the 30-yard line. That'll be enough for another Tiger. First down as Ouachita continues to move the chains in Ranger territory yet again.
Well, Matt, this was the problem a year ago. Ouachita Baptist was able to run the ball at will on the Rangers in the first half in Arkadelphia. Now, Ken Gordon and his staff made some adjustments at halftime. They're going to have to make those same adjustments, but at some point the offense is going to have to put some points on the board as well.
The offense has got to help the defense out. We've got to get some sustained drives as they go with the wide receiver sweep to Allie Freeman. Again, he's going to be tackled on the near side at the 33-yard line. Brought down that time, I think it was Jimmy Pace in there, and it was the 6'1", 235-pound senior from Miami, Florida, transfer from Panhandle State, and Jimmy Pace has been an impact player for the Rangers. First time we've got a chance to talk about that young man today. Certainly glad to have him in our starting roster. That's the Rusty Bucket starting lineup brought to you right here on the Ranger Sports Network. Handoff again to Thomas, this time going left side. Rangers there at the point of attack, and they will bring him down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on second down. We'll bring up 3rd, and we'll call it 6 from the 26-yard line. 5.5 to go until halftime here between Northwestern and the number 24 ranked Ouachita Baptist Tigers from Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Long travel for a Thursday game.
Let's see what Ouachita does here. One of the few times they've been at kind of a third and long, third and medium here. 3rd and 6 coming up for Ouachita Baptist.
Chris Oliver in the backfield. Brazil wants to pass. Slant route. They had a receiver, Drew Harris, and that's a rare miss because that one was right in the breadbasket. Dustin put it right on the number. Harris just couldn't come up with it. Popped right off of what looked like his chest protector and got away from him. So a miscue for the Tigers will force a 4th down situation. This is probably another field goal attempt. They've already put one on the board, and Cole Antley will be out for a second field goal attempt. The ball is at the 26-yard line. The holder will set at the 33, which makes this a 43-yard field goal attempt for Cole Antley. Already has one in the game. It was considerably closer. Second field goal attempt. The snap is back. Kick is away. Looks good. Is good. Cole Antley is perfect on the day. 2 for 2. And that one, a 43-yard field goal for the Tigers. They now lead the Rangers by a score of 20-0. 4:58 left to go in half number 1. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug, right here on the Ranger Sports Network. 105.7 The Pulse.
At Community Bank, we understand that things change, and this is why we continually strive to provide our customers with a better banking experience. Our location at 1729 College Boulevard and 3 ATM locations offer convenient access for our customers. We strive to develop customer relationships and a high level of community involvement. At Community Bank, we believe in banking together, working with our customers to match the right products and services for their needs, because their success improves our community, and a better community is our goal. Community Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
It's time again to soil sample for your 2019 wheat crop. We have feed and milo seed still available, and we also offer tissue sampling for your summer crop. To be put on the list to have your farm soil sampled, stop by the Alva Farmers Co-op Association main office located at 428 4th Street right here in Alva, or call Matt Campbell at 580-216-1413, Merle Ridgeway at 580-430-6005, or Rick Rhodes at 580-327-7383, and ask them about their R7 Precision Zone Sampling.
Short kickoff from the Tigers taken by Jacob Payton at the 4-yard line. He'll get out across the 20 and then is brought down low tackle as Payton hit the ground. Jake comes up softly. Looked like maybe landed funny on an arm as he's got his right arm kind of stuck down there, maybe arm or wrist. He's going to be looked at real quick, but he came off the field under his own power. He's going to take off the helmet, get a little breather here as the Rangers offense comes back out onto the field. 20-0. The Tigers lead the Rangers. 4:52 left to go in half number 1 from Ranger Field. Isaiah Weed and the offensive unit back out there. It's going to be Jalen Williams in the backfield while Jacob Payton is looked at by the training staff after that tackle. 3 wide receivers in the formation as Weed takes the snap. He'll roll to the near side. Completed pass at the 29-yard line. We'll get out across the 30, go down at the 33. Reeling in the catch for the Rangers that time, Kentrez Bell, his second grab of the day.
Boy, that's huge. Again, Rangers now picking up another Community Bank first down here on this drive, and you had to do it. You could not have another 3 and out and let Ouachita back out on the field. Rangers now going quickly here after that first down.
Well, that's the thing. The offense has got to help the defense. Hand off to Jalen Williams coming to the near side. Kind of a slow developing play. Williams really patient there as he read his blocks, got to the outside. He'll move forward for a few yards after the first down from the Rangers. Jalen out across or out to the 40-yard line, so a pickup of 7 will bring up second down and 3.
Well, how big would it be to at least put some points on the board here going into halftime and not allow Ouachita to have the ball again?
Well, that's the thing. It's been a Ouachita-dominated game, but the scoreboard hasn't gotten out of control yet. You're down 20-0. You hate that, but scoring 20 points in the game ought to be something this offense is shooting for as a routine gesture. I mean, 28 to 30 points ought to be where Matt Walter feels comfortable with this group of guys.
Had a new running back carry the ball there off left side. It was Tyson Gatewood now getting his first appearance in the game for the Rangers and picking up another Community Bank first down.
Nice work right there. 2 yards shy of the half-court line. Isaiah Weed back to throw. Again under pressure to the near sideline. Caught by Kentrez Bell with the inbounds. The referees are going to talk about it. One's got him. The other one says no dice, and they are going to rule him out. Only needs 1 foot down in college football, Dustin. Where is the challenge flag?
Oh, I got to think Kentrez Bell came that way. I mean, obviously we don't have as good of a look as the referees do, but from up here, pretty good angle at it. I mean, I thought Bell caught that one in bounds.
All of these unbiased guys in black jerseys on the sideline thought he had it. I mean, I think we should vote. Isaiah Weed will go out of the gun and throw, this time incomplete to his intended target, and it was nearly picked off. That's what's got me stammering right now. Ball was thrown to Miles Mitchinson. It was just outside his grasp, and then a diving interception attempt made by Keandre Evans, and he nearly came up with it.
Yeah, it was really close. Dangerous throw that time by Weed. That's one of those that's got to be right there on the numbers to Mitchinson, but Evans nearly comes up with that and creates another turnover for Ouachita Baptist, but now brings up a 3rd and 10.
Rangers still have it. 3rd down, 10 yards to go from the 48-yard line in Ranger territory. Weed will roll out to the far sideline, throws across his body, complete, an amazing catch on the far sideline in traffic. 2 guys on him in coverage and another crossing in front of his face. Amazing catch by Jamar Morris. The first time we've got to call the name of the big tight end. 6'4", 237-pound senior from Madison, Wisconsin. Reels it in, 1st down, Rangers, handoff right side as the Rangers will attack the edge across the 30, out to the 26-yard line, excuse me. And I did not see who ran
Tyson Gatewood again.
There we go.
Coming up with some opportunities. Coach Walter throws him in on this drive, and he's making the most of it here. Rangers now with one of their better drives here in the first half, sitting right at about the 25, 26-yard line of in Ouachita territory. 2nd
down and short, Gatewood in the backfield. 4 wide receivers. Weed wants to throw in and out of the hands of his intended target. That one was Jamar Morris yet again, and the ball was high, but not too high. Got him in the hands. That's one you need to bring down.
No, it is, and again, that's a good throw, I thought, to Jamar Morris. He's pretty sure-handed most of the time. That's what he's got to bring down. Brings up, though, still a 3rd and short, so not a bad play call there for the Rangers that time on the pass.
Isaiah Weed takes the snap. This will be a give to Gatewood. Hit at the line of scrimmage, bounces off of a tackle, moves right, and then is hit and dropped for actually a loss of a yard. Trying to move forward, couldn't get the momentum going.
And now you have a very important decision here if you're Matt Walter. Do you leave the offense on the field? I think at this point you probably are going to have to go here, down 20-0, under 3 minutes to go till halftime.
Jacob Payton not fazed by that hard tackle. He's been checked out. He's back in the game as he returns to the Rangers backfield. 2:44 left to go in the first half. Rangers facing 4th down and 3 from the 27. Snap back to Isaiah Weed. Pressure coming. He will scramble. Believe it or not, gets out across the 20-yard line, and Isaiah Weed has got enough for a 1st down. That is what you want to see from your veteran quarterback. Take the game on his back and move your team forward. Was being pursued from behind there, Dustin. It was almost like he felt it coming. Made a little jump step to the outside, and the tackler just flew by him.
Well, he hadn't had that opportunity really to run much there. Again, pressure coming in. Good job by him to escape it and pick up another Community Bank 1st down.
And he is a dual-threat quarterback. He'll hand off to Jake Payton, this time attacking the near side as he gets to the outside across the 15-yard line, head down across the 14 to the 13 before Jacob Payton is shoved out of bounds.
Huge drive now for the Rangers. Again, 2:14 to go on the clock. Rangers again with another good yardage play on 1st down, picking up 8, setting up 2nd and 2 from around the 10, 11, or about the 12-yard line.
And now we're going to have a timeout on the field. It looks like Ouachita called this one, and they did. The Rangers will talk about it. 2nd and 2 from the 12. Coming up, 2:14 left to go. It's 20-0 in favor of the Tigers. You're listening to the Rangers Sports Network right here on the Pulse. Brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, Oklahoma.
With all the sights to see in or around Alva, you don't want to miss a thing. Let Alva Vision Clinic, a member of Vision Source, bring life into focus for you. At Alva Vision Clinic, your family's vision health is our business, and they always keep it personal from your initial exam through the selection of that perfect pair of glasses or contacts. They have been a part of the Alva community since 1931, so make your next appointment with the staff that cares. Visit Alva Vision Clinic at 504 College Avenue in downtown Alva today.
When you want the ultimate music and light show for your wedding, special event, or dance, you need Local Boys Entertainment. Whether it's country, rock, or the oldies, Local Boys Entertainment in Cherokee, Oklahoma will give you an unforgettable event. Local Boys offers the new Dancing on a Cloud with a dry ice fog machine, which is approved by most venues and perfect for your first dance. Local Boys Entertainment are the only ones in the area that offer this awesome effect. Book Local Boys today by calling 580-216-3116 or check them out on Facebook at Local Boys Entertainment. Don't settle for just a DJ. Book Local Boys Entertainment out of Cherokee today.
Play action pass to Jacob Payton. Weed will pull it down. Throw for the end zone. Incomplete. Trying to bring that ball down in traffic for Northwestern was Kentrez Bell. He got up on that one, Dustin. He's got some good hops.
Yeah, he does. And again, that was a good play, though, by the quarterback, by Keandre Evans, or that probably was a touchdown for Northwestern. Now brings up a 3rd and 2.
Weed out of the shotgun. Will hand off to Jake Payton going left. bangs into a defender at the 8-yard line and drives him back to the 5. Jacob Payton has separated man from helmet, knocked it clean off of Tevin Jones, and that will push the Rangers into goal-to-go territory, first down and 6 from the 6-yard line.
Well, the Rangers this drive, again, a powerful run from Peyton, picking up another Community Bank first down. Now sets up a first and goal for Northwestern. Best scoring opportunity so far here this evening.
First time today, the Rangers have been inside the 10-yard line. So here we go. Snap back to Isaiah Weed. Fakes the give, pulls it, keeps it himself. Quarterback keeper Isaiah Weed. Touchdown Rangers from the 6-yard line. And Northwestern lights up the scoreboard for the first time today. 1:43 left to go in half number 1. The Tigers' lead has been cut down by 6. It's now 20-6 in favor of Ouachita, but the momentum, Dustin, the pendulum might be swinging.
Yeah, Isaiah Weed, terrific decision that time to pull it away from his running back, saw the opening on the right side, just took it and able to score. And the Rangers now finally on the board, finally able to move the ball, punch it in. We'll see if that gets them some momentum as we go into halftime and into the second half.
Boy, that momentum thing is so critical in a game like this, especially where you need to make a comeback. Let's hope it carries over to the defense. This was a good drive for the offense. Long, sustained, had a couple of timeouts. Hopefully gave the defense a time to get off of their heels and go back into attack mode. Point after attempt is on the way. It's up. It's good. It is 20-7.
Well, I think we made a good decision from standing, or going now to standing from sitting up, because we scored on that touchdown drive. So we may have to stand up the rest of this game.
That's what it is. Radio curse. We switched it up. Rangers put one on the board. 1:43 left to go in half number 1. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Ranger Football right here on The Pulse, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, Oklahoma.
Is it about time for your financial checkup? You wouldn't skip your medical checkup, so why skip out on checking where you're at financially? At E&J Financial, our educational approach takes the mystery out of investing, insurance, estate conservation, and preserving wealth. At E&J Financial, they are committed to offering complete objectivity and unbiased advice. They also strive to build long-lasting relationships with their clients, offering ongoing educational and guidance through your portfolio. So, if you're in need of a financial checkup, contact the experts, because at E&J Financial, we are invested in your future.
The Rusty Bucket Floral Design offers one-of-a-kind arrangements for weddings, funerals, holidays, and all those special occasions. The Rusty Bucket also offers delivery in Alva and the surrounding communities. They are offering pumpkins and mums in the fall, fresh greenery and poinsettias for Christmas, plus annuals and perennials in the spring. If you prefer indoor plants, they carry a variety of indoor plants for you to choose from. Rusty Bucket strives on giving you the best customer service. Call the Rusty Bucket at 580-327-5444 or stop by their location on the corner of 5th and Barnes in downtown Alva.
Rangers set to kick it away after the touchdown drive, and we will boot this one clear out of the back of the end zone. The Tigers will have it on the 25-yard line. Nice kick there by the Rangers' Nick Dill. My goodness. Love to tell you Nick Dill's number, Dustin, but at the spotter board that I'm looking at, his number is O-R.
That's I'm seeing that same thing. So
I wonder if that was part of 4 or something. We'll find Nick Dill's number. But that was a phenomenal kick by Nick Dill right there for the Rangers. No chance to return that one. It's sailed. Ouachita has it first down and 10 at the 25-yard line. 1:43 left to go in the first half, and they'll go into the wind. Brazil steps back in the shotgun. He's got time, throws it. It's nearly picked off. Trey Merritt almost came up with that one, and there was really only one guy between him and pay dirt right there, Dustin, and Trey Merritt's got some quicks. I'm telling you, that one may have been 6 points the other way.
No, it definitely would have been. I'm a little surprised they're letting Brazil come out and throw, and again, now that's a little bit of an advantage for Northwestern here. Puts it 2nd and 10. Rangers still have 2 timeouts. We'll see what Ouachita does. I imagine after that, they're going to stay on the ground.
I have seen a lot of football played in my day, and I really like the coaching philosophies that go with if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The run game for Ouachita was working well. I don't know if they want to vary too much from it as they go right back to the ground behind. On the carry is Chris Oliver. 2 flags come in on the play, but he took that one for a big chunk, about 5 yards right there, under pressure the whole way.
And we'll see what this flag is.
The way that both of them came in, I want to think it's either something like holding or a face mask, because it was something that it looked like officials from 2 different perspectives saw. So the officials are conferencing at the 30-yard line. The flag is down at about the 32. Ball was carried just beyond that.
Oh, face mask. That's a tough penalty
and
now.
There it is. Face mask against the Rangers, so that's going to move it 15 yards forward and give the Tigers an automatic first down. It'll go to the 45-yard line, 1st and 10 for Ouachita.
See, and they go with the running game that time, probably to start to roll out the clock. Now, all of a sudden, they can go back to the passing game again with the clock rolling under a minute and a half.
1:26, and Ouachita's in control here. They lead 20-7 over the Rangers. Handoff up the middle, still rumbling forward is the ball carrier. I think that is Oliver again. He's only going to pick up 2 yards, but that was a lot of work for 2 yards. Moved a bunch of black jerseys that just swarmed him. Really impressed that he was able to get forward for those 2 yards. 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball is now at the 47-yard line. Brazil out of the shotgun, fakes the give to Oliver. No, gave it to him on that wide receiver sweep, and Oliver will have it out on the far side. Spins at the 46, down to the 45-yard line, good enough for a first down. Not Oliver, that was Allie Freeman. There you go. I was looking at something that Dustin kept pointing in a different direction.
I'm a little surprised they haven't burned a timeout. Clock's still rolling.
A little dump pass over the middle, intended for Allie Freeman this time. And again, one of those things where it's so quick. That one hit him right in a good spot. He just couldn't hang on to it. Pass kind of jumped out in front of him. Almost looked like it caught him by surprise. I think Freeman was maybe expecting he would needed to clear a little further to the far sideline before that pass was right there in his face. And now a timeout taken by the Rangers. We will join them with 34 seconds left to play in the first half. It is 20-7. The Rangers trail the Tigers. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug, right here on The Pulse.
The last thing you needed this week was car trouble, and you're too busy to find a trustworthy shop. K&K Body Works in Alva is the first-class choice. K&K Body Works is here to help you when life takes a wrong turn. Just come in, drop off your car, and we'll take care of the rest. From the estimate process to working with your insurance, our technicians will work to have your car looking as good as new. Real experiences with real people, a business you can trust. That's K&K Body Works, proud supporters of the Northwestern Rangers and the Alva Goldbugs.
Are you in need of electrical work done at your home, farm, or business? Northwest Electric in Alva is your local and friendly contractor for all your electrical needs. Daryl, David, Tim, and Scott are fully qualified electricians with over 100 years of combined electrical experience. From new lighting options and troubleshooting to new construction or remodeling of your home or business, Northwest Electric is here to serve you beyond the call of duty. Northwest Electric is a proud supporter of Goldbug and Ranger Athletics. Northwest Electric, where we don't want all the business, just yours.
Braden Brazil will throw down the far sideline, and it's going to be a completed pass into the hands of Ladarius McElroy. First time we've called his name today. Nice pass. It was well defended by the Rangers' Eric Cook, but McElroy just got up in the air, made a good catch.
Yeah, he did, and it looks like he may have gotten out of bounds as well, too, which just stopped the clock.
Brazil out of the shotgun, takes the snap again, throws to that same far sideline. Another completed pass. This time it's Ladarius McElroy one more time. Call his number twice.
And all of a sudden, Ouachita, it looked like, they were going to try and run the clock out. You have that penalty. All of a sudden now they're right here in field goal range again. They've got plenty of time left, still with two timeouts.
Well, maybe this is part of the game plan. Get the freshman quarterback, the redshirt freshman quarterback, a little bit of experience in the pass game. When you've been able to build up a bit of a lead, could lead to good things in the second half. That run game that they've got, it was aggressive and it worked very well. It's possible that it takes its toll on offensive linemen, on running backs, as much as they use the wide receivers on wide receivers. And I think Ouachita, looking down the pipe at this season, ranked in the top 25, obviously going to make a run at the conference championship for the second year in a row. They're definitely going to need to develop a pass game, and so using opportunities like this to do it, probably a good game plan for the long term. McElroy, the target on the far side. Once again, pass broken up by Eric Cook. Nearly came up with an interception that time. Great decision on Cook to cut that coverage right in front of McElroy and get in position to knock that ball away. He was about a fraction of a second too early, or that one would have got right in the hands of Eric Cook.
But again, now the Rangers, this will be the third drive in a row where they've at least forced Ouachita Baptist to have to kick a field goal here instead of giving up the touchdown.
Ball is on the 19. The holder will have it at the 26-yard line. It's blocked. Ball comes out of the hands of Trey Merritt. Northwestern blocked it. Trey Merritt caught it. He is on the return. Across the 40, sheds a tackle to the 45. Down the sideline, shoved that about at the 50 with 4.5 seconds left to play in the first half. Northwestern has the ball across midfield on a blocked field goal attempt from Ouachita Baptist.
And Aaron Barnes got through there. And you know what? He almost got there last time when they kicked the field goal, Matt. This time he's able to get a hand on it. And a huge defensive and special teams play for Northwestern to hold out Ouachita Baptist from scoring right before half.
Matt Walters' special teams coaches have seen something and were able to expose it there. The only question is, with 4.5 seconds left in the field position, will we be able to do anything with it? The referee had something to say right there, but I didn't catch it.
Apparently there's a sideline warning.
Gotcha. Sideline warning. Then that will happen on those type of plays. A lot of guys trying to run down the sideline sometimes will get in the way of the officials. We appreciate the idea that the officials 99% of the time will make that a warning the first instance on either side. After that, it tends to be a penalty. It will actually, the officials, Trey Merritt's run ended at the 45 in Ranger territory. They're going to move the ball back to the 44-yard line in Ranger territory. Yeah, they backed it up across the 50-yard line, about 10 yards shy of where he stopped, saying he hit out of bounds there. Play action pass. Weed fakes the give to Jacob Payton. Now drops back, looking for some room. Time runs out, and Isaiah doesn't have anybody open downfield. He will wisely pitch this one to the sideline, and the Rangers will head to the halftime locker room. Guys, we're going to take our first break for the halftime, leading into the halftime show. The Rangers right now trail the Tigers of Ouachita Baptist by a score of 20-7. We have got an interesting little twist coming up here in the Regal Oilfield Supply halftime show. We're going to have some trivia, an opportunity for you to win some stuff courtesy of Blue Sky Media and all the great sponsors of Ranger Football. More on that on the backside of this break. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, right here on the Pulse 105.7.
When it comes to operations in the oil field, service and dependability are a must. That's why you need Regal Oilfield Supply as your partner in the field. Regal Oilfield Supply has a 30-year record of delivering parts, supplies, and services when and where you need them. Call Regal today at 580-327-0770 and discover why they have been the trusted name for oilfield supplies in northern Oklahoma. That's Regal Oilfield Supply at 580-327-0770.
You know, life can be funny. Just like on the field, it's not always the team with the best players that gets the win. Sometimes it's the players that make up the best team who come out on top. The same can be said for insurance, and that's why you're going to want to team up with McDermott and Associates when it comes to your insurance needs. McDermott and Associates is a family-owned business with more than 40 years in the insurance industry. They can help you turn your loss into a win. Visit the winning team today at McDermott and Associates, 526 Flynn in Alva, or call them at 580-327-3500. That's McDermott and Associates.
Beatles Nursing Home in Alva has over 100 years of experience caring for your loved ones. The staff at Beatles Nursing Home consists of high-qualified staff that provides exceptional personal care to your loved ones. More importantly, your loved ones have a peace of mind that they are being taken care of. Let Beatles Nursing Home, a long-term facility, provide you with compassionate and comprehensive care in a Christian environment. For more information, contact Adam Jordan at 580-327-1274 or visit us on the web at BeatlesNursingHome.com.
With all the sights to see in or around Alva, you don't want to miss a thing. Let Alva Vision Clinic, a member of Vision Source, bring life into focus for you. At Alva Vision Clinic, your family's vision health is our business, and they always keep it personal from your initial exam through the selection of that perfect pair of glasses or contacts. They have been a part of the Alva community since 1931, so make your next appointment with the staff that cares. Visit Alva Vision Clinic at 504 College Avenue in downtown Alva today.
And welcome back, live on the Pulse 105.7. Ranger Football brought to you by Holder Drug throughout the 2018 season. It's time for our Regal Oilfield Supply halftime show, but we told you right before the break, got a special giveaway for you, brought to you by E&J Financial, our halftime trivia giveaway. Make sure you go to the Pulse 105.7 Facebook page, and the trivia question will be posted there. The first person to comment will win a $50 gift card to the Northwestern bookstore.
First person to come up with the answer in the comments. There you go.
Correct, yes.
$50 from the Northwestern bookstore. Great place to get all your Ranger gear. $50 goes a long way in there, guys, and they have got great stuff. New T-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, hoodies, all kinds of polos, things that come out each and every season for Ranger football, constantly trying to update the inventory. A great place to shop for all your Ranger swag. The E&J Financial trivia question for $50 in Ranger bookstore giveaways. Dustin, I think you've got it, right?
And here it is, folks. I hope you're out there listening. In its history, Northwestern Oklahoma State football has played in 2 different bowl games. Name those 2 bowl games. I'll repeat it one more time. In history, Northwestern football has played in 2 different bowl games. Name those 2 bowl games. Again, go to the Pulse 105.7 Facebook page, and again, have an opportunity to win a $50 bookstore gift card, courtesy from our halftime trivia giveaway brought to you by E&J Financial. Again, if you're a student out there that maybe you still haven't got that book yet for class, maybe go get that book with that gift card.
Well, hey, these gift cards, great little presents, and again, you can shop the Ranger bookstore online now also at rangergear.com, I believe is what it is, but you can check out all the stuff from the bookstore there. So, the question, 2 bowl games in Ranger football history, what are they? Be the first to tell us on Facebook. Dustin, our Facebook feed is
the Pulse 105.7.
There you go. We'll take another break and be back with the Regal Oilfield halftime show. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug, right here on the Pulse 105.7.
Just look for the arches. That's right, the golden arches at McDonald's in Alva. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, pancakes, Big Macs, fries, or even a refreshing salad, think McDonald's first. Once again this year, McDonald's should be your pregame or postgame stop for all Goldbug and Ranger game days. McDonald's is also the proud home for the Alva Goldbug and Northwestern Ranger coaches shows this season. That's McDonald's in Alva, a proud supporter of all area schools and activities.
Alva State Bank wants to help you meet your personal and business financial needs. We are committed to our communities and are motivated to build strong and lasting relationships with our customers. Stop by any of our convenient locations in Alva, Enid, Burlington, Freedom, or Kiowa to speak to our friendly staff about how we can help you today to prepare for your tomorrow. Alva State Bank, family owned and operated, member FDIC.
Is it about time for your financial checkup? You wouldn't skip your medical checkup, so why skip out on checking where you're at financially? At E&J Financial, our educational approach takes the mystery out of investing, insurance, estate conservation, and preserving wealth. At E&J Financial, they are committed to offering complete objectivity and unbiased advice. They also strive to build long-lasting relationships with their clients, offering ongoing educational guidance through your portfolio. So, if you're in need of a financial checkup, contact the experts, because at E&J Financial, we are invested in your future.
Do you like banking at your fingertips? That's exactly what you get at Bank Central. Visit our customer service representatives in Alva, Enid, Woodward, Anthony, and Harper to sign up for our online banking program. Then download our app in the Apple and Android app stores and be able to control your accounts with ease. This is your money, your way. See how it all works at www.bcna.com. That's our new mobile banking app at Bank Central, where we're centered on you. Member FDIC.
Well, good evening and welcome back to Ranger Field. Matt Adair, Dustin Goodnow, joined in the booth by Athletic Director for Northwestern Oklahoma State University, Brad Franz. Coach Franz, welcome up here to the Ranger Football Halftime Show, brought to you by Regal Oilfield Supply. Right now, the Rangers trying to come back in this one. They were down 20-0. The offense finally caught some fire, put a touchdown on the board. It's now 20-7 in favor of Ouachita, but I liked the momentum swing late in that second half. Coach Walter and I'm really excited to play this game at home on Thursday, especially against a nationally ranked opponent, Ouachita Baptist. Probably not the start they'd hoped for, but a lot of fight left in these guys, right?
Hey, I'm in agreement with you, Matt. They to get that last score, we needed a little bit of momentum. We knew they were going to score some points. I mean, they're good offensively. We get one more score maybe in there somewhere, and this is 20-14, and it's where it needs to be. But that block kick at the end gives us some momentum, and I think we make some adjustments at the half, and we'll be all right.
Yeah, it's been a game that's favored Ouachita thus far, but the scoreboard is not out of control. Like you said, one score changes this ball game dramatically, especially if it happens to be from the guys in black out there on the field. Well, Coach, I know that you're a big football fan. You've been following it all season long. Of course, getting the guys on campus and stuff is a big part of what we do in athletics, but you've got 9 other sports that you guys keep track of as well, and we've got a handful of them that have kicked off in the fall already. I know that soccer is going to be on the road with a game tomorrow. Talk to us a little bit about what's going on in the world of Northwestern athletics.
Well, volleyball has got off to a 5-0 start. They are at Pittsburgh State this weekend. They've got 4 matches there against national opponents, so that'll be a good test for them over in the MIAA. Coach White has got them up and running, and we got a seasoned crew that is doing a really good job and got off to the start that we'd hoped. Soccer, we got a game tomorrow at Rogers State. That's a change from tonight's game to tomorrow night. Coach Ross, brand new first year, is ready to go, and I think the ladies are excited, and we'll have 2 good tests with Rogers State and Northeastern State the next day, Saturday at home. So it's off and running with all of our sports.
Well, and it's been that it seems like each year we build, we add to. We've been making some dramatic improvements. Anybody that's been out to the football field in the last 2-3 years has noticed a tremendous change. The turf field that we had a season ago still looks great out here this season. The new press box, field house, baseball facilities, just across the board. This year, Northwestern happy to announce they've added another program to the athletics roster, correct?
Yes, women's track and field fits really well with our cross-country program. Jill Lancaster is a nationally known coach, is coaching that program and doing a great job, and we've got 25 young ladies that are starting training for the fall, and then their season is the spring sports, so we're excited about that new program.
Coach, I've been asked by a couple of different people, and I'm going to let you answer it. I think you probably do it best, but talk to us about where our track team and our track coach, where are they going to work out? What are they going to do as far as track meets? I assume everything will be on the road this year, but what's the workout facility like right now?
Well, the meets are definitely on the road. We may host one before it's all said and done in the next couple of years. They'll work with high school a lot. Jill does a lot of training. We converted the old gymnastics room, if you remember it, and weight room and hitting room. That's been converted into a track training facility. She believes in a lot of road work and sprint work for even the field events. We've got a few places where we can work on the field events. She does a lot of things inside, but a lot of it we're working with the high school, and we've got a great working relationship with them. In fact, we host the Gold Bugs tomorrow night here at Ranger Field. We look forward to everybody being out for that game too.
Really exciting to get to add a new program to the roster too. Track, of course, it's got some history here at Northwestern.
Yes.
Used to be a track out here around the field before all of these changes, so nice to have that one coming back to campus, and good to see that type of growth, right?
I really do. I think it gives a lot of young people opportunities. Track and field is the number one sport for participation in high schools in the nation, and so to make that opportunity, and we got a late start in Jill really feels like she still had a very good recruiting year. Give her and her assistant Brockheim an opportunity to recruit, and I think we're going to have a very good team very quickly.
So track, a sport that's coming back to Northwestern. We're excited about that. You mentioned that volleyball off to a great 5-0 start already. Volleyball's a sport that again, kind of a comeback sport for Northwestern, but the tradition behind the volleyball program being good has grown exponentially fast here at Northwestern. Already a 5-0 start, but we're kind of used to seeing, even in its short tenure since its return, good volleyball teams. We've had a great run of coaches and a great run of girls that have come through that program. Volleyball just continuing to make strides.
I think so, and if you get a chance to see us, we do have our first 11 or 12 games on the road. It's just the way the schedule went, but Jeremy has got a seasoned group of veterans and a good group of freshmen that are coming in. He's mixing them up, but we can play some pretty good volleyball. I mean, he was hoping to go out there and maybe get a sweep this weekend. I told him we could, if we split to begin with, it's awfully good against the competition. But he has high hopes, and this team is pushing very hard.
Well, and Coach Franz, final point I want to hit with you. You and me me have been through a lot here in our tenure at Northwestern. We've seen a lot of things. Since you've come into the athletic director's position, though, nice to see that we're starting to see some settle in our coaching category. Just one new coach to talk about this season. We've had seasons where it's been 2 or 3. That's not necessarily anything bad, but getting programs off the ground and things like that, sometimes you have a little turnover and some things, but a new soccer coach, and other than that, we've got virtually everybody back this season and looking good, starting to feel like we're really finding the next group of great Ranger coaches, I think.
I'd have to agree with you. They really believe in what I think is important more than anything else, and that starts, when we work for Dr. Cunningham, doing it the Ranger way. And I think if you bring in coaches that really want to do it the Ranger way, and I can't really explain that other than you just get down in the dirt and grit and work and believe in this community and believe in Northwestern Oklahoma and believe in this university, that you'll be very successful here. And I think this group of coaches here right now believes that they can recruit here. They believe they got great support from Alva and surrounding Northwestern Oklahoma. They've got great support from the administration and the student body. I mean, today we got a great crowd. When you think what's going on television, it's 100 degrees outside, and our stands have great crowds. The tiers are almost all full. I'm excited about that for that to be out there. So I think our coaches are really buying into number one, helping these student athletes grow as people, and 2, graduate, and 3, be as successful as we can be. We want to have good teams, and it's exciting.
Well, Coach Franz, we've enjoyed you dropping by to keep us updated on Ranger sports. We hope we get to talk to you at all of our home games, as many of our road games as you can make some time for us. You're always welcome up here in the booth. Thanks for stopping in.
Well, put on your date, late October, we got Ranger Rodeo. That'll be coming up, so it'll be an exciting time, and Stockton is excited about his crew this year, so we're excited about them also.
Another storied legacy program here at Northwestern, too. Rodeo's had a lot of success last few years. Coach Graves doing a great job.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Hey, thank you, guys. Northwestern Athletics off and running. That was Athletic Director Brad Franz joining us in the booth. Like he said, leadership comes from the top down, seeing it done the right way through Dr. Cunningham, all of her administrative staff, and, of course, in athletics, a great group of people that we get to work closely with here at the radio station. We appreciate all of their efforts across the board. Don't forget, we've got the E&J Financial Trivia question up on Facebook. In the history of Ranger football, Northwestern has been to 2 bowl games. What were they? If you can be the first to answer that in the Facebook feed, you'll win a $50 gift card to the Northwestern Bookstore, home for all of your Ranger gear. Great stuff on sale at the bookstore. T-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, all of that Ranger branded stuff that you're going to want to take home. We are in the Regal Oil Field halftime show. We'll take another break. Right now, the Tigers of Ouachita Baptist, the 24th ranked team in the nation, lead the Rangers 20-7. Will Northwestern find what it needs, make a couple of adjustments, and come back in the second half? All that upcoming and more. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug, right here on the Pulse 105.7.
Football season is upon us, and Holder Drug in Alva has everything you need to get ready for the 2018 season, especially when it comes to tailgating, because the 2 go together. So let Holder Drug help you with your football spirit with their 32-ounce Swig insulated cups with either Goldbug or Ranger color for $19.95, or choose both. They can also personalize the cup for $5 more. Holder Drug also offers OU and OSU Swig cups as well, so make sure to get to Holder Drug before the Rangers and Goldbug take off their season, and let them help you with all your tailgating needs.
When you don't feel well, you want a doctor you know and trust. Dr. Linda McMurphy and Dr. Tim Newton at Great Salt Plains Health Center are pleased to meet the primary care needs for the communities where they were raised. Call 580-596-2800 as early as 7 a.m. Monday through Friday, or late until 7 p.m. Tuesday through Thursday. Medicaid, Medicare, private insurance, or no insurance at all. Call 596-2800 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Linda McMurphy or Dr. Tim Newton and find out why so many others choose Great Salt Plains Health Center. Cherokee, Medford, Enid, and Canton.
And welcome back to the Regal Oilfield Supply halftime show right here on the Pulse 105.7. Dustin Godot here with you as it's time to take a look at your halftime statistics, brought to you by McDermott & Associates Insurance. This is how everything began. We'll look at the recap of the scoring real quick. Ouachita Baptist struck first in the first quarter with 4:15 to go. Chris Oliver with a 1-yard touchdown run. Ouachita led 7-0 after that. Tigers struck again in the second quarter with 13:59 to play and went up 14-0 on a 5-yard touchdown run by Chris Oliver, and then 3 straight Cole Antley field goals and made it 17-20 to nothing. And Antley also missed another one that was blocked by Aaron Barnes. It would have made it 23-7. Northwestern did get on the board in the second quarter with 1:43 to go till halftime as Isaiah Weed kept it for a 6-yard touchdown run to get the Rangers back within 13. As it's now 20-7 standing at halftime. We've got 4:15 to go till we begin the second half. Another look at some statistics. First downs, Ouachita Baptist with 17 first downs in the first half. Northwestern with 10 Community Bank first downs. Rushing yardage, Ouachita Baptist has dominated the ground game. 30 carries, 176 yards. Northwestern with 20 carries, 79 yards. Passing yards, neither team has done a whole lot in that category. 81 yards for the Tigers, 52 for the Rangers. Rangers are 6 of 17 throwing the football with 1 interception. Ouachita Baptist is 7 of 12, no interceptions. Ouachita Baptist has ran 42 plays for 257 yards. Northwestern with 37 for just 131. Interceptions, Ouachita Baptist has 1. Rangers do have a fumble recovery from Maurice Wright. Penalty yardage, 2 for Ouachita Baptist for 20 yards, 2 for 30 yards for Northwestern. Time of possession being dominated by the Tigers, 17:57 to 11:59 for Northwestern. Third down conversions, the Tigers just 1 of 4 for 25%. Northwestern is 4 of 8 so far for 50% in the first half. Red zone opportunities, Ouachita Baptist has capitalized on 3 of 4 of those opportunities. That lone one where they missed was a missed field goal from Cole Antley. Rangers are 1 of 1 so far in the red zone. Individual numbers for Northwestern, Isaiah Weed, 6 of 17, 52 yards, 1 touchdown. Jalen Williams has 3 carries, 15 yards, long of 12. Jacob Payton, 9 carries, 39 yards, a long of 17. Tyson Gatewood, who ran well after coming in late in the second quarter, 3 carries, 14 yards for a long of 8. Isaiah Weed, 5 carries, 11 yards, a long of 8, and 1 touchdown, the lone touchdown for the Rangers in the first half. Receiving, Miles Mitchison, 1 grab for 6 yards. Jacob Payton, 1 for 3. Jamar Morris, 1 for 18. Kentrez Bell, 2 for 22, the leading receiver in the first half for Northwestern. And Kimoni Rich with 1 catch for 3 yards. Kicking, Luke Niemeyer has 0 of 1 in the first half. Punting, Brendan Brown has 1 punt. Blake Humble with 2 for 113 yards, a long of 58 in the first half. On the other side, individual numbers for the Ouachita Baptist Tigers. Allie Freeman is 1 of 1 for 26 yards. Braden Brazil, 6 of 11 for 55. Shanice Thomas has 8 carries for 28 yards. Drew Harris, 2 carries, 2 yards. Brockton Brown, 2 carries, 24 yards. Allie Freeman with 5 carries, 52 yards. The leading rusher in the first half for Ouachita Baptist was Chris Oliver, 12 carries, 65 yards, and a long of 13 to go along with 2 touchdowns in the first half, the 2 lone touchdowns for the Tigers. Receiving, Drew Harris has 1 catch for 11 yards. Allie Freeman with 3 catches for 19 yards. Ladarius McElroy has 3 catches for 51 yards. Cole Antley is 2 of 3 so far in field goals with a long of 37, 2 for 2. And again, a 1 turnover so far for Ouachita Baptist. It was an interception by Sam Johnson on the other side for Northwestern. That fumble recovery by, my apologies. Maurice Wright with that fumble recovery in the first half, so both teams are even with 1 turnover apiece. We got about a minute to go till we begin the third quarter. We'll take our final break of the Regal Oilfield Supply halftime show. Third quarter action of Ranger football begins after this. You're listening to Northwestern Ranger football, brought to you by Holder Drug, right here on the Pulse 105.7.
When it comes to operations in the oil field, service and dependability are a must. That's why you need Regal Oilfield Supply as your partner in the field. Regal Oilfield Supply has a 30-year record of delivering parts, supplies, and services when and where you need them. Call Regal today at 580-327-0770 and discover why they have been the trusted name for oilfield supplies in northern Oklahoma. That's Regal Oilfield Supply at 580-327-0770.
Is your flooring boring and outdated? Then you need to contact Pettit's House of Carpet in Alva, Oklahoma today. Pettit's has it all: hardwood, porcelain, LVT, ceramic, and rugs in all the best name brands. Let the experts at Pettit's help you find the perfect color pattern, texture, and style for your home or business. What are you waiting for? Don't just settle for any old flooring. Get the experts. Get Pettit's House of Carpet today. Come see them at 1128 College Boulevard in Alva, or schedule your consultation by calling 327-3044. That's 327-3044. Pettit's House of Carpet, where we put quality first.
Welcome back live to Ranger Football. Matt Adair alongside Dustin Goodnow. Northwestern set to kick off the second half, and we have booted one out of the back of the end zone. Again, it will be, or for the second half of play, it will be Ouachita Baptist driving from left to right here in the third quarter. The Rangers defending from right to left. Northwestern, another solid kick. No chance of a return that time off of the foot of Nick Dill. And that one goes well out the back of the end zone into the advertising little sign set up back there behind the end zone. First in motion. Man, that's a big guy. Looks like they moved a tackle from left to right that time. They will hand off to Chris Oliver and run behind the motion man. He will be forced back inside about 2 yards across the line of scrimmage and then will lean forward for a yard after contact. Give him, what are we going to call that? 4 there. Brings up second down and 4 left to go. Ball will be just across the 30-yard line at the 31, third down. Sorry, I said second, I meant third.
Yeah, third down, and I believe 4 or 5 coming up. So Rangers defense here with a really golden opportunity here in the second half to force a 3-and-out for Ouachita Baptist, get the ball back to Isaiah Weed in that offense.
Rangers defensively trying to hold Ouachita back, like Dustin said. Third down, upcoming. Brazil will throw. Quick slant pass, nearly picked off that time. Great move inside by Eric Cook. Second time he's cut a route short, Dustin. This time came over the outside shoulder on that slant instead of cutting inside of the receiver. Tremendously athletic, knocks the ball away, and that'll bring up 4th down and 4. Ouachita is going to have to do something we haven't seen yet, and they're going to punt.
Yeah, they are. And Eric Cook, again, that's his second deflection so far here in this one, and it couldn't have come at a bigger time to force a 3-and-out, now get the ball back to the offense here, and Ouachita Baptist having to punt into a little bit of a breeze.
Speedy Justin Kane back to receive this punt for the Rangers. Remember, Northwestern has got a field goal attempt blocked. Ouachita will get the punt off. High spiraling kick, fair catch called for and made at the 23-yard line by Justin Kane. Give him the 24-yard line. In fact, they're going to say almost the 25. In fact, that's where the referee set it down. I love the spot. We'll take it. 1st and 10 from the 25.
Well, and again, an impressive punt. We hadn't seen him punt the ball so far, but boy, even into the wind, a pretty good punt that time. I thought the Rangers would get a little bit better field position out of that, but give the punter from Ouachita Baptist a lot of credit. Rangers are now start at their own 24-yard line, I believe.
We give a big shout out to all of the Rangers listening to us online and live around the world on the World Wide Web. You can check out that live link on our webpage. Just search for the Pulse 105.7. But a couple of former Ranger players out there, a former coach out there, all listening to us, and we appreciate you guys supporting Northwestern, listening to these broadcasts.
Well, hopefully somebody has won the halftime trivia question giveaway.
If we don't have anybody that's won it on Facebook, I actually have somebody that we can see the timestamp that texts me the right answer followed by "I'm not on Facebook."
There you go.
Which I love, and if I decide to tell you guys who this was, you'll love it. But a former Ranger, also longtime Northwestern guy, ringing in with the right answer. So it's out there, folks. Don't forget, check it out on Facebook. If you got the right answer, you can win some bookstore swag brought to you by E&J Financial and the Northwestern Bookstore here on campus. Isaiah Weed out of the shotgun, 2nd down and 5 for the Rangers. He will hand off to Jake Payton. Big hole as Jake turns upfield at the 30-yard line, jumping forward. Gain of 4 will bring up 3rd down and 1. Ball marked at the 38. The Rangers need the 39 to move the sticks.
The Rangers here, opportunity to begin the second half, pick up a 1st down, and continue to move the football. Again, that was such a great drive they had right before half to put some points on the board. Let's see if they continue it here.
Hand off to Payton, makes a man miss in the backfield. Another slick move at the 30, leans forward, tries to get the, leans forward, at the 30, tries to get to the 31. He's going to back up 3 yards there as they will not quite give him his extension. That's going to bring up 3rd down and a long 4 for the Rangers.
And Ouachita Baptist just kind of snuffed that one out. I mean, trying to go wide that time was Payton, but Ouachita Baptist did a good job of forcing him back and forcing a loss of yardage on the play. Now, both teams go 3-and-out on their first 2 possessions to begin the second half. Ouachita Baptist will get it back.
4th down, and the Rangers set to punt. Dustin, that's unfortunate. We were really hoping for a good drive there. The defense did exactly what we wanted them to, forced Ouachita to a 3-and-out, and now the Rangers are going to have to give the ball back. Big punt on the way. High spiraling kick, going to drive Ouachita back. That one hits at the 15-yard line. It's going to get away and roll into the end zone, but my goodness, he kicked that ball from very near the 20-yard line. total distance. That's going to be nearly an 80-yard punt that comes back out of the end zone and sets Ouachita up with a touchback, 1st and 10. Media timeout on the field, so we'll take one here in the booth. You're listening to Ranger Football right here on the Pulse 105.7, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, Oklahoma.
Beatles Nursing Home in Alva has over 100 years of experience caring for your loved ones. The staff at Beatles Nursing Home consists of high-qualified staff that provides exceptional personal care to your loved ones. More importantly, your loved ones have a peace of mind that they are being taken care of. Let Beatles Nursing Home, a long-term facility, provide you with compassionate and comprehensive care in a Christian environment. For more information, contact Adam Jordan at 580-327-1274 or visit us on the web at BeatlesNursingHome.com.
With all the sights to see in or around Alva, you don't want to miss a thing. Let Alva Vision Clinic, a member of Vision Source, bring life into focus for you. At Alva Vision Clinic, your family's vision health is our business, and they always keep it personal from your initial exam through the selection of that perfect pair of glasses or contacts. They have been a part of the Alva community since 1931, so make your next appointment with the staff that cares. Visit Alva Vision Clinic at 504 College Avenue in downtown Alva today.
Welcome back live to Ranger Field. Matt Adair alongside Dustin Goodnow, joined by all the big fans of the Ranger Nation out there in the radio world. Thank you for tuning in, and our sponsors, thank you as well. 1st down and 10, hand off to Chris Oliver going to the far side, and man, tried to cut that one up inside, was cut off, bounced it on the part of Chris Oliver, made something happen out of that play.
Well, it's such a small sample so far here in the second half. I know we haven't seen a whole lot of plays, but the Rangers, it seems to be doing a better job against the running game, Matt. Again, just giving up 2 yards, you would have liked to have seen them hit Oliver behind the
Bank wants to help you meet your personal and business financial needs. We are committed to our communities and are motivated to build strong and lasting relationships with our customers. Stop by any of our convenient locations in Alva, Enid, Burlington, Freedom, or Kiowa to speak to our friendly staff about how we can help you today to prepare for your tomorrow. Alva State Bank, family owned and operated, member FDIC.
It's time again to soil sample for your 2019 wheat crop. We have feed and milo seeds still available, and we also offer tissue sampling for your summer crop. To be put on the list to have your farm soil sampled, stop by the Alva Farmers Co-op Association main office located at 428 4th Street right here in Alva, or call Matt Campbell at 580-216-1413, Merle Ridgeway at 580-430-6005, or Rick Rhodes at 580-327-7383, and ask them about their R7 Precision Zone sampling.
Welcome back live to Ranger Football. It was Dakota Driscoll that came off as the injured player. It did look like a cramp, though, Dusty. He came off under his own power, so we'll hope that he can return to the game as the Tigers will throw on 2nd down, completed to Ali Freeman down the near sideline, room to run. He went out of bounds at some point in time, and I'm not sure where. It could be anywhere from the 35-yard line in Tiger territory to about the 40-yard line in Ranger territory. A great run, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be at the initial one we'd hope for, the 35 in Tiger territory, but still enough for a 1st down.
You hold your breath a little bit because I was with you. You didn't look like he stepped out, obviously, being from up here in the press box, because there's easily could have been into Ranger territory. You just see the speed again. It makes him so difficult to tackle.
Yeah, he is so elusive and so fast. 11:06 left to go, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball on the 35-yard line in Tiger territory. Brazil out of the shotgun will hand off to Oliver running left. He will be met at the line of scrimmage. Barrel forward, a gain of 3 that time, but we got hands and pads on him much earlier than we had been a quarter ago.
Yeah, again, another minimal gain for Ouachita Baptist. Instead of those 5, 6, 7-yard runs that we saw in the first half, they started to go to 2, 3, maybe 4 yards here for the Tigers in the second half. The defensive line tightening up for Northwestern. You knew Ken Gordon and his staff would make some adjustments here in the second half the same way they did a year ago in Arkadelphia.
Certainly has, and right now, whatever we've tweaked seems to be working. As Maurice Wright getting people in position, he will now float toward the middle of the field. Shotgun snap is taken by Brazil. He will hand off to Oliver, hit the backfield, spun down at the line of scrimmage, no gain, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Tigers. 2 straight drives, Dustin. They have faced third down and long positions. We will see if this one the Rangers can hold. We didn't give up a first down in the previous drive. They've earned 1 in this drive on that pass to Freeman along the near sideline. This is a big third down play here for the Ranger defense.
As Jason Malaya and Nehemiah Lewis closing in on the running back that time, Oliver, to hold him to such a minimal gain, forcing Ouachita Baptist in what we expect to be a passing situation here on 3rd and 7.
Ouachita's fanning them out. 4 wide receivers in a formation. A man going out of the backfield. They will throw down the far sideline. Diving attempt at the grab. Did he make it? They say yes, he did. Incredible catch. Northwestern's Kyler Ferguson out there wants to wave it off at the 40-yard line, but the official that was trailing the play, coming right up the sideline, said that is a completed grab by Lamar Haynes. Nice catch over there on the far sideline. Tough for us to see, Dustin, but wow. He brought that one in. That was extra effort and then some.
Yeah, it was, and again, it's pretty good coverage by the safety that time, Trey Merritt, who was right there with him. Just a better play by the receiver to go up and take the ball away from him and pick up the first down.
Yeah, nobody out of position. There is an injured Ranger that's coming off the field. I didn't get a number over there, but he's holding an
Jimmy
arm.
Pace.
There we go, Jimmy Pace. Jimmy's on the sideline right now. Maurice Wright on the sideline right now. Looks like he's just catching a breather, though, as Ouachita will fan out 1st and 10 at Ranger territory. Ball marked at the 41-yard line after that great pass and catch from Ouachita. Brazil will go play action, throw to the near side, complete to Drew Harris, slips a tackle at the 40, downhill 30 to the 25-yard line, and he steps out of bounds, being pursued by Trey Merritt. And Harris gets a nice run after the catch there, first down for the Tigers at the 25 in Ranger territory.
Yeah, Eric Cook just come up, could not make the play that time. If he does, he holds him to a minimal gain. But again, you see the speed of the wide receiver that time, able to break the tackle from Cook, ends up getting big yardage for the Tigers, puts him 1st and 10 at the 25.
Maurice Wright subs back into the